music sounds so good. I like this art style. It's so nice. Okay, from the get-go, it feels very Pacific Northwest, Twin Peaks, murder mystery, blah blah blah. You know, it feels very that. Yes, we have another mystery. One that you don't have to buy anymore because I'm playing it. Oh, October 7, 1996. I didn't know that was the setting. This is giving very Flash. You know, oh, we just started. We just started. And that's what's happening. My god. I can see why they put a content warning. Oh, this is very cool. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wait. Isn't that the music person who did the Cat Lady Downfall games? Lorelai? The name looked familiar. This is giving Photoshop. I don't mean that in a mean way, but it's very vectors. Also, someone Monday 7:35, October 7. Okay, so we're just a few hours from the death. Press E to interact with objects. Gamepad can be enabled from the options menu. Okay, AD, run, interact, look at, use. Okay, so I think it's using. Okay, it's kind of jarring how it just. Okay, here's all the controls. Even though it's very simple, just the amount of them is crazy. God damn, it's really coming down. Hope I don't catch a cold again. Oh, it's so cute! Sorry. I didn't expect him to walk like that. Look at him. It's so derpy. Though I love the color palette of the background. It's so nice. Terrible. Can we listen in on this? What'd you say? Can't hear you over the rain. I said terrible. Terrible business, all this. The crowd is too close to the crime scene. Oh, one person said it's only a matter of time. I know, still they were so young. Oh no, what happened? You young and stupid, you mean the stories I've heard. Oh no. The chismosas. Guess you're right, it's just a matter of time. Oh, so rude, shut up! The number of cops are few. This is poor. I'm sorry. The way he's walking is so funny. Ma'am, please, you need to back away a little. What happened here? A murder? Johnny, get under the umbrella. Granny, I want to leave. It's really cold. Can we go back to the shop now? We could all see this coming a mile away. Interesting. I find it very interesting when stories say things like this, like murder mysteries go with the we knew this would happen, because it's not what you're gonna expect, right? Ma'am, please. Granny, please. Alright, Johnny, let's go. There's no point standing here now. Granny's not even using her cane. She's just swinging at me. I knew this would happen. We should have done something. I'm intrigued. There's nothing we could have done. Chris did this, I'm sure of it. It does look like that, doesn't it? Detective Stone, right? The chief is inside. They've been waiting for you. Use the mouse or number keys to select dialogue options. You need to push the crowd away from the scene, officer. What? You'll have to speak up. I can't hear you over the rain. Oh my god, this rain. The crowd. Handle them. There could be evidence out there. We can't have the crowd trampling all over the evidence. Oh, yes, I'm trying... Hey, Williams, what the hell are you doing? Trying to prop up this tape, sir. It won't stay. We'll get some sticks and drive them in. Yes, sir. Richard! Don't call for Richard. Richard's on leave. Do it yourself. Goodness. Is it supposed to be funny? I'm sorry. Sorry, detective. Thing is, we're short of manpower here. We weren't prepared for this kind of thing. First time in decades. And to top it off, this goddamned rain. Just get the crowd under control. I'm heading inside. Yes, detective, don't worry. Williams. Oh my god. These guys. Everyone's incompetent. I love how the tie and the coat is going with the direction. That's so cute. I'm sorry, this isn't supposed to be cute. There's a murder. That's the way inside. I wonder why Chief sent me all the way to Pineview for this case. Only one way to find out. His leg clipping. Oh yeah. His leg is clipping. Makes it extra dank. It is. But I don't find it, like, bad kind of dank. It feels like the very cute, like, endearing, I guess. Should I go in? Oh, now I want to look around. Why would you give me that option? Now, what's he up to? Apparently he's pushing the tape up. Oh, we can go here. Oh, we can run! Oh, apparently we can't run over there. The running's even dankier. Okay, that's it, I think. No point hanging out around here. That's a sentence, I said. God. Oh, God indeed. I didn't expect it to be this, visceral. Considering how brightly colored everything is, this is very interesting. That's the sheriff. I should talk to him first. I'm sorry if I'm blocking the dialogue box. If I have to move my camera, I'll probably move. Not very professional. I hope they know what they're doing. Michael? There's a voice. Someone saying Mike. Huh? Detective, are you okay? Sorry. I'm sorry. It's the way he fell. It's very ragdoll. I think so. Yeah. Guess I'm just a little tired after the long drive here. Okay, if you say so. Detective Stone, right? Noah just pointed out the fact that he fell to his knees. Okay. The head office called in to say that you'd be joining us here for this investigation. I'm Sheriff Harris and this is Officer Watts. We appreciate the department sending help, but I don't think we'll need it. Oh, so we're not even part of it? Or like, they don't want us to be part of it? This case is ready to be wrapped up. What do we have here? The victims here are Christopher Green, age 26, died from a bullet wound to the head, looks self-inflicted. And Diane Miller, age 24, a single bullet wound through the abdomen. The victims lived together, were unmarried. Any signs of an intruder? No signs of forced entry. The door was locked from the inside when we arrived. After an officer climbed through the open window here and to open the door, there are no footprints outside that window. Except the officers. He was careful. No signs of struggle or marks on the bodies either. Time of death? According to the next door neighbor, the single gunshot was heard around 15 hours. Oh, sorry. 15... how do you even read military time like that? Is it 015? But anyway, it was midnight. 15 minutes from midnight. Received a call about 20 hours. We were here at 5 minutes. Okay. That was quick. Found them dead upon arrival and confirmed the timing. What do we know about the weapon? Both shots were fired from a .38 caliber special revolver. The ballistics report will let us know more. Any witnesses? Just the next door neighbor who claims to have heard a single gunshot. We can interview him shortly. Honestly speaking, Detective, we think it's pretty obvious what has taken place here. What do you mean? They had a reputation. They weren't exactly a happy couple. The whole town knows this. Oh, is that why people kept saying this was inevitable, or like, we knew this would happen, it was a matter of time, blah blah blah. Diane was shot at point-blank range with Chris's gun, probably by Chris. I like that he said probably, because he's not sure either. He then went ahead and shot himself, as the wound clearly is self-inflicted. So you see, sending you here unnecessarily complicates things. I'ma question their abilities. I'm beginning to think it was a very good idea, in fact. Solve a case of murder-suicide, Detective. So everything's figured out already, huh? If that was sarcasm, I'll ignore it, but yes, more or less. This guy can't even talk. Are you suggesting there was domestic violence involved? It would seem so. It was never reported, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. That's true. So, rumors? You may call it that, but when there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not sure that... And they were really never really able to fit in this town. They were new here, moved in about 6 months ago. Never got out much, didn't make any friends. We don't need to analyze the obvious, Detective. That will only be inefficient. This is Officer Blunt. She will assist you through the course of your work here. Okay. I hope she's blunt. Hello, Detective. Oh, she's adorable. And one more thing. We're looking to wrap this case up quickly and clean. We don't want to drag it if it can be helped. Okay, what I don't understand so far is why was Stone asked to be here then? I guess we'll find out later. We have an important festival coming around in a week's time. So you might say this is a rather bad timing. Rude. The dead people are right here. So there's no need to go around complicating things, alright? Just get me a story that works and we can close this case quickly. Sarcastic reply. Yeah, sure. Can't wait to wrap this case up. Yeah. Alright then. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Okay then. Anyway, have a look around the room if you like. Come talk to me when you're done. Can we talk to her? I want to talk to her. Officer Blunt. I want Blunt. Bullet wound to the head. Skull is badly damaged. Most of the side had been blown off. Wow. Okay. His body position and the way he felt could indicate that he was sitting sideways on a chair facing where Diane's body is now. Huh. Okay. The angle of the shot indicates that he was shot from this side. If someone shot him, they were standing in front of the refrigerator. No clues there, though. He could have been shot from that window at the moment it's shut. Let's get it checked for fingerprints and footprints outside. Could someone have entered and left through here? We should have the fingerprints result in a couple of days, Detective. Don't forget, there aren't any footprints outside. If someone had shot him from outside, then Chris would have sat facing the refrigerator. That would make sense. That way the killer wouldn't need to enter the house. But in that case, who shot Diane? This music. Gunpowder residue on his right hand. Hard to disagree with Officer Watts here. This is strong evidence of the victim shooting himself. Unless it was made to look that way. The chair is fallen on its back. Looks like Chris fell off the chair before or after being shot. Can we look at the window? Red wine. Looks like a new bottle was opened yesterday. No one drank from this glass. It would seem that Chris was sitting by himself at the table and drinking wine, waiting for someone to join him. Probably Diane? Whether he was waiting for her or someone else, we don't know yet. A glass of wine was knocked over. Looks like wine, but there seems to be blood in here as well. How did blood splatter in this direction? It doesn't make sense. Those drops of blood feel out of place too. I was gonna say, there are drops of blood on the floor, but that doesn't make sense where they are. I was looking at that earlier. Officer Blunt, I think there's been more than 2 gunshots. There's been more than the 2 gunshots that we're seeing here. Use? What? I don't even know what I'm looking at. .38 special rounds is a box of 50 rounds. There are 44 here, which means 6 are missing, 2 were used last night. That means 4 are unaccounted for. I'm guessing we'll find them in the loaded gun. Watch the gun have like 3 bullets left. A .38 caliber special, as Officer Watts said. It looks pretty old. Can hold 6 rounds. It's a revolver, so it wouldn't have ejected the shell casings. They should still be in the barrel. There are only 3 unused rounds in here. So I was expecting 4. Aha! This means 3 rounds were fired from this gun at some point of time. If 2 were fired last night, where's the 3rd? Or was it shot last night? Or on some other day? The gun belonged to Chris, according to Dr. Watt. Officer Watts. I don't know why I said doctor. Let's assume Chris or Diane weren't the ones to use it. Is there anyone else who could have known where they kept the gun? From Pineview? I really doubt it. Remember, no signs of forced entry. Could it be someone they were comfortable with? Or trusted? No one that I can think of. Oh, so the bullets were in that drawer. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Never mind. I read this already. Stop. What's this? What's this? Oh. Jinx. It's signed Chris 96. I'm guessing Chris built some furniture around this house. That is weird, yeah. So it's like he made the furniture and he signed it? Okay. Why was that important? Gunshot to the stomach. Okay, so the 3 droplets beside the gun doesn't make sense because if Diane was shot there should be more blood. Right? I think. That's what I think. It's impossible that she was shot and then she flew here. Damage in the residue suggests the shot was taken at point-blank range. See? That rules out the possibility of her being shot from an open window. She would have been in line of sight from the outside, though. There's no mistaking it. The perpetrator would have to be inside the house to cause this kind of a wound. Whether that was Chris or someone else, it's hard to say at the moment. I think that's everything. Note? Where do I see my notes? Oops. Oh, this is an interesting way to open a menu. Do I get notes? It didn't tell me how to open notes. Oh, NM tab. Toggle smoking. Not me. Not me reacting like that. Oh. I don't like that the music stopped, but okay. Local cops account, no sign of forced entry, no signs of struggle. Physical altercation, single gunshot. Okay. Nixon's had a reputation in town. Local cops seem pretty convinced it's a case of domestic violence. I should expect them to be very helpful. Crime scene. Wine, celebration, happy. Weapon, 3 bullets. Oh, he drew the scene. I love how it's very crudely drawn, though. Someone had fun drawing this. Okay. I don't think that the music stops though when you open the... We done here? Yes. Yes, I'm done. Alright, let's have a chat with Mr. Willis outside. The neighbor? The rain has finally let up. Not her bringing the coffee with the pot. Right, this is Mr. Willis. Bruce Willis? He lives right here next door. Coffee, detective? Yes, thank you. You can ask him any questions you may have about last night. Right, Mr. Willis. Is your name Bruce? Can you tell me everything that you saw or heard during the last night's events? Well, see, I'd headed off to bed around 11 p.m. as I usually do after a glass of whiskey. Helps me sleep, you know. Anyway, somewhere around 12:15 a.m., I'd say I was woken up by a loud bang. I ran to my bedroom window that looked straight down at their place. And what did you see? Nothing. Their kitchen lights were on, but that's about it. I went to my phone and called Officer Watts here straight away. How long did it take you to get to the window once you heard the shot? About a couple of seconds, Detective. Not more than 5, I'd say. I nearly fell out of my bed when I heard the shot, so you might say I was halfway there already. Did you see sort of activity on the street? Anything unusual? No, Detective. Everything was exactly the same as always. Sir... You said you heard a single shot? Yes, the whiskey usually knocks me out pretty good, so if there'd been more, I didn't hear them. Sus. Do you live alone, Mr. Willis? Yes, I do. Never got married. It's a long story. Okay, we don't need you to... Shut up, Mr. Willis. No, 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 no. No. One meant to be talked over coupled with... No, 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 no. No, no, no. Can anyone confirm your whereabouts? No. No, I was just home, you see. Am I a suspect? It's procedure, Mr. I know, Mr. Willis. He's cool. You're very sus. This guy. Oh, react to the unprofessionalism on display. I don't want to push it, so let's ignore it for now. Okay. Did Chris and Diane have many visitors, friends, etc.? No, not at all, in fact. In all, this time I only maybe saw Jack coming over to fix their car. No, people rarely ever visited them because they mostly kept to themselves, see? Never made any friends here. But sometimes folks don't like those kinds either, so I can't really say. Know what I mean? No, please elaborate. I was gonna say, I don't understand. I hope he explains it. You won't find anyone crying over their deaths here. Nobody really knew them. They never got out much. Rude. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us, Mr. Willis? Don't know if this is useful, but you might have heard about Chris and Diane. They looked pretty happy when they first moved in. Most recently, though, I heard Diane crying a couple of times, usually late at night. See, the whiskey knocks me out earlier, so maybe that's why I never heard all of this before. He's said whiskey like the fifth time at least, I would say. But a couple of times I was up a little later. One night about a month ago, I heard pretty bad things. There were some loud sounds, like stuff being flung around and such, see? I heard someone crying. I was thinking to myself that maybe I should call the police. But then it quieted down all of a sudden. I should have called the police. We never received any calls for domestic violence, but people have often talked of stories of this kind. Can you remember when you heard this, Mr. Willis? I was up late night writing an important letter. The whiskey. No, I'm just kidding. I think it must have been somewhere between the 1st to 3rd last month. 1st to 3rd September. Alright. Anything else? No, that's all I know about this. Right. Thanks for your help, Mr. Willis. We'll be in touch if we need anything else. No problem, and thanks for the coffee. I didn't know we gave him coffee. Is that part of our budget? Well, I think that's cleared up a lot of things. No, it doesn't. It has? Oh, come on, detective. You're supposed to be good at these things, aren't you? I hate this guy already, and it's been like 5 minutes. Mr. Willis didn't see anything outside the house after the gunshots, and there are no signs of anyone forcing entry either. On top of that, considering how rough things were between the two of them, you heard what Mr. Willis said, right? Okay, Mr. Convenient. But we don't know the complete picture yet. The amount of information we have now is very little. We need to dig deeper if you want to know the truth and not just confirm our assumptions. Well, what about the door, huh? How is it locked from the inside? Explain that. I checked the door. It locks itself from the inside when you pull it closed. Whether you pull it from the outside or push it from the inside. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that there's no conclusive evidence yet. Well, fine then. Dig as deep as you like, detective. You won't find anything new here. I was perfectly capable of handling this case myself. But of course, the head department had to complicate things. Oh, you shut up! In any case, Sheriff Harris will probably want to wrap up this case before the festival, so I don't expect him to wait for more than a week. I have to head to the station now, officer. Escort Detective Stone to his hotel. Will do, sir. I like that she's just sitting there. He's like, it's so awkward here. We'll come back in the evening to search the house. Letters, diaries, things of that sort. Alright. When can we expect the autopsy results? Day after tomorrow, according to the coroner, but I'll confirm and let you know. I'm guessing there were more than 2 bullets shot last night? We should take another look around the kitchen to make sure. 3 bullets? But... We're actually glad that you're here, you know, although the sheriff and Officer Watts would rather not admit it, even to themselves. This is like the first murder here in the last 100 years or so. We have no idea how to deal with it. Damn, I didn't expect it to be like that long. I mean... Yeah, that's a surprise. Come on, detective, you don't need to be rude. Anyway, as I was saying... That was rude. I just joined the force a month back, for instance. And a murder already? I'm not sure if I'm ready. I kind of knew them, you could say. I've never known anyone that's been murdered before, you know. It's kind of weird, a bit sad. I know as an officer I'm not supposed to feel that way and all. You'll be fine. Give it time. Thanks, detective. What do you know about Chris and Diane? Well, not much. It's mostly what Mr. Willis said earlier. Nobody knew them, really. They came in here, kept to themselves. You'd hear stories about them. Everyone thought they were some kind of weirdos. Oh. I admit, I kind of agreed with that sentiment too. I feel bad about that now. It's no reason to make assumptions about people's character, and character can't be used as evidence. So I'd really like to help figure out what the real story is, whatever it may be. Okay, I like her. I'm with Officer Blunt. The sheriff said there was a festival in town next week. What was that about? Oh, it's an annual thing. We have it every October. There's a fair on the market street. There's food, rides. We get a lot of tourists from nearby states around that time. It's a good source of revenue for some of our smaller businesses here. That, of course, is less important in the light of recent events. Good to hear you say that. Of course. We can't go around trying to wrap up cases based on their assumptions, whatever the situation may be. I'm sorry. I just had to point it out. I mean, there were people's lives that ended, and it's our job to figure out what really happened. So I guess what I'm saying is you can count on me during this investigation. Okay, thanks. I'm hoping the local police will let me do the job I've been sent to do, though. I don't mean you... Detective, I know what you mean. Honestly speaking, Sheriff Harris is an asshole. A big, gaping one. I'm serious. He doesn't care about anything except running off home and taking it easy. This case probably ruined his plans to relax and enjoy the festival week. I hate people like that. Officer Watts, though, he's really sweet. I know he comes off a little obnoxious, but... Oh my god! Oh! 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 I saw her. She was right there. Why am I seeing her? Why am I thinking of her? Stone, hello. What is happening to you? Jeez, I hope she's not hurt. Did you... Oh, was he driving? Oh, well, that makes sense, because the dialogue boxes, he's at the front and she's at the back. How's the car looking? I don't know. Ask Jack, he's working on it. Talk to me when you're done. Alright. Jack got us here and that. Oh, okay. I think I wait for my car to be fixed instead. Oh, this is a pretty car. Ooh, what a beauty. Wonder if it's Jack's. Man, I'd love to, but I don't think Jack would appreciate me doing that. But do we need his appreciation? He said his name is Jack. It's a good thing he was passing by when the crash happened. We crashed? Sir. Hey, Jack. Sup, dude. I think that's the voice he has. No. How long will it take you to fix it? Couple of days, 3 maybe? Depending on how quickly I can get the parts. Should take more than 4 days at most. Oh boy. What's the issue with the car? Well, the headlights and bumper are gone. You'll have to get them replaced. I'm going to have to check if I got a replacement part so I can fix it. Hey dude, can you fetch me my big red wrench? It should be in the toolbox outside. Why is it outside? Alright, no. What if I say no? If you give me that option, I'm gonna choose that. No. That's too bad, man. I really need that wrench. It's not filthy or anything, dude. Please. Alright, I get it. You're amazing, bud. Thanks. That was cop out. Could be the toolbox Jack mentioned. It's locked. I'll need to ask Jack for the key. Wow. Give me the fucking key, dude. The toolbox is locked, Josh. I have to walk back here. Oh, that's weird. Why did I lock it? I don't know, dude. Anyway, the key should be somewhere among the stuff behind your car. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Okay. My poor car. That's all he says. My poor car. You're the one who drove it, sir. Alright, got the key. Tar, shovel. Wonder what Jack uses them for. Oh no, he's burying a body. Just kidding. It's probably true though. Ooh. That opened it. Let's see what's in here. Take the big red wrench. Take the big blue wrench. Oh. Well, it's red, but I wonder what happens if you give him the wrong one. I don't want to know yet. I just want to give him the right one. Yeah, that's it. I love this wrench. Thanks, but... Okay, TMI. Ask about tar and shovel. You got a shovel and some tar there. What do you use those for? That, dude... I do a bit of construction work from the side on the side sometimes, you know? Fixing up driveways and stuff for some extra cash. That red convertible there, is that yours? Yeah, man, that's a 65 Mustang. I love that ride. Just like I love my big red wrench. I got it used for pretty cheap off a guy who couldn't take care of her anymore. Luckily, the car's got something that keeps it running like new now. The big red wrench. You know, the red wrench is pretty awesome. But it's nothing if it's not got someone who can make it work. Me. I spent all my free time on her, fixing her up and making sure she runs better than you. And keeping her happy by taking her on long, beautiful drives on the roads outside town. Okay. Detective, you're here investigating Diane's murder, right? And Chris, yes. Do you have any information that could help us? I don't know about information, man. I just know that he did it. Oh, okay. This guy also jumping into conclusions, apparently. What do you mean? Chris, he killed her. The music shifted. Why do you say this? Uh, Everyone could see it coming. Diane, the way she was troubled, scared of him even. Someone in this town could have done something. We all knew this could happen. But no one cared enough about them to bother interfering. How do you know all this? I don't know. Rumors around town mostly. Did you know them? Did you know Chris and Diane well? Not really. People here barely did. And they all say the same thing. They were not the kind to come out and make friends with their new neighbors and it's like, yeah, it's all the same. They still felt like outsiders to the rest of us. What was I doing last night? Yes, that is what I asked. Oh, okay. Oh, right. I drove a couple miles from here and drank a few beers while I enjoyed the view. At night? Yeah, the stars, man. You see? Was there anyone with you? Did you meet anyone? Nah, man. There's nothing like the pleasure of your own company sometimes. Alright, thanks for your help, Jack. Shall be back if you have any more questions. Of course you will. Okay? What do you mean, Jack? For a car, man. Come back when it's fixed. Okay. It sounded way too sus. You get way too serious, way too fast, man. Chill out. Oh, it's the smokes. He's been smoking this whole time. That's why he walks that way. Oh! That's cute. You get drawings. I love how the drawings are sketches. That's what you call lore, as we call lore. Okay. If that's what you call lore. Mr. Willis. Oh. Okay. Local mechanic, age 30s. About 6.4 feet, muscular, bearded, shiny, dark brown. User resident, owns an expansion car. He's going to no other back. Interesting. Oh, I was like, where did Blunt go? Hey. Hi. So awkward. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, surprisingly. Apologize for the accident. I'm really sorry about the crash. I don't know what... It's alright, especially since we're okay. Something else worries me, though. What's that? What happened back there? How did we hit that tree? I think we should tell her. Especially if we're not okay. I thought I saw something. What did you see? I thought I saw a person. That's kind of creepy. Yeah. But are you okay otherwise? I mean, I don't know you, so I don't know if this is a regular thing. No offense. No, that's okay. I know what you mean. I mean, you collapsed back there at the crime scene too, and then this. Yeah, I don't know. Been a little dizzy all day. Maybe I just need a nap. Seeing this kind of stuff kind of bums me out. No. I'm just saying, if there's anything wrong, you can talk to me about it. Don't hesitate. I won't. Detective! Oh. Gonna drive to the next town for a bit. Want me to drop you on the way? Of course. No worries. Take care. Take care. Here we are, the famous Pineview Main Street. Oh. It's very pretty. I'm kidding. Not much to see here, really. No, it is really pretty. Let's see if we can talk to some of the locals on the way to the hotel. Alright, it isn't very busy at this time of the day, but there should be a few people out here. Father Smith knows a lot about Pineview. It'd be a good idea to talk to him before heading to the hotel. He should be around St. Madeline's Church. Oh, also, here's a map of Pineview so you can get around town by yourself. Map! By pressing M. Current objectives by pressing N. Okay. Oh! Oh, wow. This place is huge. Oh my god. Talk to Father Smith. Okay, that's very good. I wish the music didn't stop when you open these, though, because it's so jarring. Oh, it looks so pretty. Pine View Books. Who's this guy? Who are you? You should come here for breakfast someday. The owner, Mark, is a pretty great guy. You mean me? Oh! Don't talk about him while he's there! It's awkward. That must be Mark. I sure am. Hey, detective, you're here investigating the shootings, right? Yes, I am. The whole thing is so tragic. Anyway, do you want some tea? Coffee? This is my cafe here. No, that's alright, Come over here if you want a pint. Keep your unhealthy habits to yourself, Alan. Too much coffee is unhealthy, too. Okay. Not them being rivals right next to each other. Also, if you haven't noticed, he's already smoking a cigarette. That's true. Ignore him. He just likes to annoy me. And I let it get to me all the same. Who is that? That's Alan, the owner of the bar next door. And my brother. Oh. Twin brother? Not that you'd know by the way we lead our lives. I don't know how we ended up as polar opposites. I know. I got all the good stuff. Ugh. Anyway, you had questions? How long has it been since you moved to Pineview, Mark? I was born here. My family lived here for many years before that. We left the city when I was about 10. My dad was looking for better work. I returned soon as I graduated, about 9 years back. I preferred the life here. Big cities just aren't for me. Now it's just me, my books, and my coffee shop. Life is simple, and I love it. Did Alan come with you at the same time? No, Alan, he joined me back here 5 years back to get a fresh start. Maybe he can tell you more about that. Do you live by yourself, Mark? No, I'm married. Have been for about 6 years now. Met my wife in my own cafe, actually. Aw, it's a cute story. We are very happy for you, Mark. Does Alan also live with you? No, but he lives close by. Was he in last night? Yes, I think so. I didn't check it or meet him, though. You see Chris and Diane often? No, barely. A handful of times, maybe. They came into the cafe a few times, but that was in the early days when they just moved in. They wouldn't say much to me or anyone else here, and mostly kept to themselves. Or I could say they didn't have eyes for anyone else, to put it bluntly. Blunt! They looked very much in love. That's different. Is there anything else that you can tell me about them? Anything that stands out? Well, I kind of identified with Chris in a way. It sounds like he moved here for the peace of mind this place provides, and start a small business for himself. What business? He's been trying to get a hotel project off the ground here, from what I hear. Oh. That's not a small business. He had a trouble getting the project approved. Maybe Father Smith can tell us more about it. He's involved in the planning committee. Okay, that was Officer Blunt. I don't like that they have the same color as Mark. It's kind of confusing to look at that. Can you tell me where you were last night? Sure, as always, I closed my place by 8 p.m. I bought some supplies from the general store down the street and then went home. I assume the storekeeper will remember that. Yes, Mrs. Brown was in last night at the time. She should be able to confirm what I just said. And Alan, could he confirm this? He didn't come to work yesterday, took a day off. Said he was feeling unwell, so he stayed at home all day. Looks like that passed luckily. He looks fine today. Anyway, I went back home after that, changed and went for a jog as usual. Came back, took a nice long warm bath, made myself a cup of coffee, and had dinner with my wife. Then read a book for an hour or so, and was probably asleep by 10:30 p.m. as always. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Anything out of the ordinary? No, I can't say I have. Everything's been pretty much the same as usual. Alright, Mark, we'll talk later. See you around, detective. Can we go inside? Oh, where's Alan? Huh, looks like Alan's locked up and left. That's alright. We can talk to him tomorrow. Oh, interesting. Grandpa's Bakery. Bread and biscuits, donuts and coffee. That's Grandpa. Owner of Grandpa's Bakery. Is he your grandfather? Oh, no he isn't. Is his name Grandpa then? I don't really know, actually. Okay then. I love it. It's so quirky. Hello, Grandpa? I'm not your grandpa. Oh, and your name is? Grandpa? So stupid, but why is it funny? Mr. Grandpa, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. And I was wondering if I could ask Miss Brown there out on a date. Oh, Grandpa, hello, TMI. Well, wondering ain't doing, is it? Oh. Just look at her. Oh, boy, makes me feel 40 years younger, she does. Oh, shut up, Grandpa, please. Do you ever... Oh, my God, she heard it. Do you ever plan to grow up, Grandpa? Any more growing up and I might just die. I ain't planning on doing that before I ask you out. Goodness, such immaturity at this age. She likes me, I know she does. Oh, shut up. You're deluded. Woohoo! Anyway, you had questions, young man? Oh, God, I hate him already. I thought I did. How long have you lived in Pineview? Forever. My family been here for generations. Guess I'm last in the line now. My shop's been here for generations too, you know, and I think I've taken real good care of it. Oh, and she's taken real good care of me too. Oh. Yeah, the dialogue's pretty cool. It feels natural, I guess. Like it's actual people talking to each other. Where were you last night around 12 a.m.? Where'd you think I was? Sleeping? Were you asleep? That's right. What else do you expect an old man to do at the time of the night? Can anyone confirm this? No, no one can. I live alone. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane? When they first moved in, Chris would often come in the evening and buy some things from me. He'd come in daily at most. Almost, sorry. Looked pretty cheerful too. A couple of months later after that, he just stopped coming. Interesting. I love how there's something interesting with murder mystery games like this when you get to see like a different picture of the victims with each person you talk to. I like when they do that because it just really paints a very blurry picture of what really happened. So you're kind of like trying to see who actually likes them, who actually talk to them and all of that. The last few days he came, I could see that something wasn't right. Maybe trouble with his lady, I don't know. He and Diane went to church maybe a couple of times. Once or twice they came over here after. Coffee and donuts. They were quite a couple, I tell ya. He was a quiet and nonchalant one. She an exciting, electrifying energy. Also a black cat and a golden retriever. A classic case of opposites attracted to each other. If what people say is true, I don't know how things went so wrong so fast. But then, with these things you can never say. This was all about 4-5 months back. After that, I hardly ever saw them out here again. Have you noticed anything unusual? Anything out of the ordinary in recent days? Now that I think about it, it might have. Yes? Mrs. Brown's been tying her hair in a much tighter bun lately. I wonder what that means. Is she softening up? And trying to hide the fact? Oh, I don't like reading this. Oh, Grandpa, you notice these things. No! Don't enable him! I mean it when I say it, beautiful. I'm a passionate lover. Oh, no. Shut up. No, TMI. Damn it, Grandpa. Hello. I was talking about the possible murders. Did you notice anything unusual leading up to that? Oh, no. Much the same. Can't say I did. You missed the first part? What first part? Do you live by yourself? Yes, I do. Kids left Pineview for the big city. Too boring here, they say. Oh, he had kids? It's been many years since the wife died. Oh. of the dialogue with who? Oh, he. Basically, the question was, did you notice anything unusual? And he talked about Mrs. Brown tying her hair up in a bun. So, creepy grandpa. Hi, Rai. How you doing? How's your day going? Grandpa's giving Dom vibes. No, don't enable Grandpa. He sounds like a creep. So I run this shop here by myself, and I live down the street, pretty close by. But that's alright, I've got friends here to keep me company. Officer Blunt pays me a visit every day, for instance. It was always a pleasure to meet you, Grandpa. And also, there's Miss Brown. She makes every day exciting. Oh, I hate how he's slaying it on thick. Stop it. Please, God, give me strength. Okay, I love her reactions, though. Oh, look how she flirts. Oh my god. Get the message, dude. Alright, Grandpa, we'll talk later. Who are you calling Grandpa? I am not your Grandpa. He's very funny, but oh my god. Sir. Please. Those donuts sure do look good. What do you mean they look good? They're the best in Pineview. The best damn donuts made with Grandpa's love and warmth. No, I don't want them. I don't want the donuts I don't want his love and warmth. Wanna buy some? Maybe later. Thanks, Gramps. What'd you call me? Okay, he's... That's... Oh, sorry, Mr. Grandpa, yes. You like working on comments? Oh, I hope this stream will be very chill. When the game's really funny, though, I really talk a lot about it. So, you're gonna... I hope I don't distract you that much. And this game's pretty quirky. That's Mrs. Brown. And... Okay, we don't have a... Okay. Let's go, guys. Oh! Well, I do feel like the game is very Twin Peaks inspired, so it probably looks like... I forgot the name of the character, but it's Kyle MacLachlan's character in Twin Peaks, so I'm guessing that's what it looks like. That's what they're trying to make him look like. But I can also see Castiel. Even though I haven't watched Supernatural, I know what they look like. You like multitasking? That's why I listen to... Oh, same. I either have streams up or YouTube videos up whenever I work. So, it says a lot about us, I guess. Let's talk to Mrs. Brown. Who is it? Oh, detective, you have to excuse me. I'm awfully busy at the moment. New inventory has just come in and I need to take stock. Alright, open the second box, Johnny. No problem, we'll talk later. Oh, okay, we can... So Johnny's her grandson. Okay. Hello, detective. Okay, that's all he says. Johnny's not important. We'll move past him. You should have a talk with Father Smith before heading to the hotel. He knows a lot about Pineview. Church is up ahead. Alright. Oh. But I wanna... Oh, hey. So when I look at Overlook Road, that's what it says. Also, Overlook kind of makes me think that it's a reference to The Shining. So I'm expecting a lot of weird stuff happening. Oh, this game is very pretty. Look at that. You're making us forget that a murder-suicide just happened. And that's what we're investigating here. Why is he walking away? Come back here! Constructed in the late 1700s, St. Madeline's Church is named after St. Madeline, patron saint of elderly animals. On her feast day of November 17th, it is customary for children to bring their animals to the church to be blessed. Okay. St. Madeline is remembered for her love of animals and nature, and is often pictured with her favorite cat during her lifetime, Angus. Okay. I like drawing when I stream. Aww. Hopefully I can start art streams back again. Someday next year, probably. No promises on that. So we can all draw together. in the afternoons. That must be fun, you know? Must be Father Smith. Hey, why is he just keeps walking around? Sometime in the next 365 days. No, don't put the pressure on me. Father Smith. Ah, hello, Detective Stone. Detective Stone? First time in Pineview, I assume. Yes. Only just arrived. I want. Can everyone stop walking? That is good. That is good. And what do you think of it? Do you like it here? Oh, you can be rude. I'm just. It's beautiful, actually. Pineview is really beautiful. It is, isn't it? While you're here, you must enjoy the views, breathe in the fresh air, and take a walk in the woods. In that order. But then you must want to serve. Sorry, not pressure. This beauty too. Yes. Leave here without taking anything away from us. What do you mean, Father? There is a way of life here, and I do my best to maintain that. Sus. For the good of my people. Even more sus. The ones that are here on more than just a merry whim. I see. Anyway, Detective, you had questions? I heard Chris was trying to start a hotel here. As you're part of Pineview's planning committee, can you tell me what was that about exactly? Sure. Chris wanted to open a hotel with about 40 rooms or so. He said he wanted to keep it small in accordance to our bylaws, but even 40 was almost pushing it. These things always grow out of hand. Once the tourists started coming in, they'd see how untouched a place Pineview really is. Demand would increase, and of course Chris wouldn't want to pass up the opportunity to cash in on that. Regardless, we never got to that point. Chris always kept messing up his papers whenever he came in for approval. Sus. Cram for clowns. Oh, you won't see me streaming if it's cramming, that's for sure. The only times you'll see me streaming with art is probably not cramming, just chilling, honestly. If you see me cramming in the darkness of my room with just noise. That sounded more sad. It's not. It either misplaced them or mess up some of the details. There were delays on the construction site too. I guess the delays cost him money. I guess it was all going downhill fast. Well, then this happened. Okay, everyone's so sus. Except for Grandpa. He sounds just something else. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane? Did you know them well? Not too well. They came to church a couple of times after they moved in Pineview. But then soon stopped coming at all. They withdrew themselves from the rest of the community, and I can't say that helped them. Friends can help in difficult times, and it's obvious they were beginning to have really difficult times by the end. If they'd continued to come to church, I could have offered some guidance. Some relationships can entangle you. But unfortunately, it had to come to this. Whatever their troubles, it looks like they made each other suffer for it. Oh my god. Shut up. I'm sure you learned that most of us here already know. In any case, I wish you luck with your investigation. Okay, he sounds almost like too judgmental to be involved in this. You know what I mean? Like, the way he's just so judging about them makes me think that he really wasn't involved. Can you tell me where you were last night, Father Smith? I was here all night. Finished up some work and went to bed by 10 p.m., I'd say. Everyone sleeps by 10 p.m. here, damn. We'll talk later, Father Smith. I'm sure we will. Town Marites. Everyone is the town chismosa here, honestly. Everyone we've talked to, they have chica they want to say. I love the drawings. They're so cute. Oh, look at these. It says Grandpa fancies Mrs. Brown and then strikes it out. Irrelevant. Why'd you write it down then, Stone, in the first place? That's so stupid, but also funny. I see no reason to doubt it. Yeah, same. I do think it would be a big twist if Grandpa was the killer or something. At least Pineview's way of life must be maintained. Okay. Correct. It's a small town as well, so the chismosas are just everywhere. It's always small towns. Let's push him over. Oh. Wish we could have pushed over the priest. That would have been funny. Make him roll down this hill. I love how it's just parallax. It's just parallax and moving sprites around, but it looks really good. And that's enough to make something look absolutely beautiful already. So interesting. Alright then, the hotel is further down Overlook Street. Check the map if you get confused. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Mark's Cafe? Sounds good. See you, officer. Take care, detective. What if Blunt did it? What if she's just nice to us, but in actuality she's like gaslighting us into thinking that she didn't do it? You know Chris killed her, right? What? How do you know that? I don't know. That's what everyone says happened. Anyway, you played that game I gave you? Nah, not yet, man. It's 3D, man. 3D. I'm kind of in the mood for something more scary. That'd be crazy, right? Run back that part of me saying that if it turns out to be Blunt in the end. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm the one who edits my own shit anyway. So... Who's that? Is he related to Magical Luke? Oh, way to the hotel. Oh, this is so nice. This is giving very Shining, though. And it's called Overlook as well, so... Overlook, right? Yeah, Overlook. Someone has references. Oh, hello. I'm Mary Patterson. I run this hotel with my husband. You're Detective Stone, I presume? Yes, I am. Good to meet you. I prepared our best room on the top floor for you. Oh? Oh? It isn't the biggest establishment, so it isn't too fancy, but I think you'll like it here. You must be tired. There's hot water in your room, and dinner is ready. Come on, I'll show you the way. Thank you, Mrs. Patterson. Oh, swanky. Hotel rooms, they all feel the same, don't they? Reminds me of better times. Don't say it like that, Stone. It makes me think that you did something wrong. That's the way to the bathroom. I really don't need to go right now. Should I go anyway? Don't use the toilet. Later. That's a light switch. That's better. No. My eyes. Oh, that's fun. My clothes are in there. I can change it if I want. Oh! You can change clothes? What? Are you for real? Oh! Oh! This is cute! I like it! It's so not necessary, but... Oh, is his name John? Is that why it's John? John Stone. Not John Stone. Let's be casual. Let's be casual. Stressed out is your fade? Oh. It's like, it looks like an office worker. I love that you can change his clothes, even though it's probably not even necessary at all. I just love that that's an option. Pine View's a beautiful place. Painfully beautiful. It's too cold to go outside now, maybe later. Yeah, office worker stressed out. I wore John, which I'm guessing is his first name, because we only know that his name's Detective Stone. It's probably John Stone. Looks comfy. Okay, don't sleep. I want him to piss. That's important. You need to piss, sir. Please piss. Unless you're pooping. Better go before I sleep. I don't want to get him in the middle of the night. It's kind of chilly. Here is Johnny. There you go. Shining. Oh no, don't tell me we're gonna find out that we did it. Oh, although if that is the twist though, that we did it, I hope it makes like very logical sense and it's not like coming out of left field. Let's go. Should I go to sleep now? Yes. Oh, not yet. Oh, is there? Can we go around? Okay, never mind. Because I don't know if you remember when I played Black Mirror. Because the twist was that you did everything. You're the one who killed everyone, but then there's so many plot holes as to how that happened. And then they solved the plot holes in the second and third game, which was very funny. I can't sleep with the lights on. Better change my clothes too. You remember that? Yeah. I do like how the plot holes in the were solved in the next few games. Like, I was like, okay, smart, but at the same time, like, what if I didn't play them? Then I wouldn't have known. Yeah, it's a really long game though. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I had fun, but you can feel the age of the game, and I feel like if they released like a book version of it, I still would have enjoyed the story. I guess that says a lot about their writing for that game. Anyways. What the hell happened back there today? After all these days. God damn. He's smoking in his bed. That's how you start fires. No, Mark. There's no peace of mind here. Who's Mark? The silence. It only lets your thoughts speak louder. What? I'm so confused. Isn't Mark the other person? The one who owns the cafe? Am I dreaming? This feels very Max Payne. This is a horrible dream. Oh, let's jump in the fires of hell. Oh, oh God, no. No, I don't want to see this. I don't want to remember. I need to get out. Why am I here? I need to wake up. I need to wake up. Wake up! Oh. Ah, we have QTEs! Oh. I didn't expect that. Yes, red rum. Exactly. What the? Am I awake? I can't move. He's having he's having sleep paralysis. This is horrifying. What's going on? Try to move arms. Legs. Head. This is hopeless. I can't. Wait, what's that? What is happening? What the hell? Exactly. Holy shit. Abigail, is that you? Oh, who's Abigail Stone? Tell us. Michael. Now it's Michael. I'm confused. What is it? He said Mark earlier. Now it's Michael. You did this. Why? How could you? It wasn't my fault. What happened, Abigail? It was an accident. Think again, Michael. You did it. You're right. It was my fault. Michael, how can you live after doing something like that? I have no idea how it is hard to go on without you. Then why go on? What's the point? What's the point? I don't know. I have to. For your happiness? Do you deserve that anymore? Or for this case? Do you think anyone even cares about it? For whom, Michael? You protect yourself from thoughts about me. You need to hide me from yourself so that you can live. Is it worth it? No, I'm not sure. I miss you, Michael. Oh shit. That'd be terrifying. Oh! That was loud. Oh, pretty! Ugh, horrible night. I like... He just woke up and he's already smoking. Officer Blunt said I was to meet her at Mark's Cafe. Better get going. I got an achievement. It says survive day 1. Was there an option to not survive? It's changed clothes! Oh no, I am so excited. Oh yes! Ah. I wonder if the clothes will do anything, like, does it change dialogue or not? I hope when I get there she's gonna be like, ooh, you look very casual today, or something like that. Hello, detective. How are you feeling? Oh my god, that guy is having a Monday. That guy on the left, that bald guy. He's like, I'm over it. This day, I'm over it. Hello, detective. How are you feeling today? I'm alright. I thought we'd start the day off here, have a cup of coffee before heading on to the scene. You said we should search the house for letters or diaries, right? Alright then, let's... Not the head upside down. I mean, technically, the beard is basically on the wrong side of the head if you want to think about it. If someone was bald and just have a beard. Anyway. I need more coffee. Would you like some? No, I'm good. Isn't he Mark? That's why I was so confused. Why did he call himself Mark earlier? Hello, detective. What do you need? Just a cup of coffee, Mark. Can we talk to that? I wonder if we can talk to that guy. Any progress with the case? Do you know who might have done it? I can't discuss all that with you, Mark. I was gonna say, we can't talk with you about that, Mark. Of course. I understand. I hope you enjoy your time in Pineview, despite the circumstances. That's not really a priority, but thanks. Just say thank you. That was great. About the coffee. Can we talk to this guy? Oh my god, we can! He's just lying on the table staring at his cup of tea. I wonder what's wrong with him. Sir? Are you okay? Obviously. Are you gonna drink your tea? I'm waiting for it to reach the right temperature. I'll drink it then, with my complete attention. I like staring at the cup and watching the steam rise while I wait. It's beautiful, isn't it? A cup of tea holds so many answers. To life. To happiness. How so? How does a cup of tea hold answers to questions? It's simple. If you enjoy this cup of tea as if it were the best experience in the universe, then you know happiness. Oh, I love it! This game is so quirky! It's so awesome. If you can't, you won't truly appreciate the grandest of experiences either, don't you agree? I think I kinda get it. Your words are rattling inside my head at the very least. Well then you've got it. And he's still just there. Oh my god, I love it. I love that. See, there you go. Raya agrees with me. It's just upside down heads. What do you think is going on so far? Well, we have what looks like a murder-suicide at first glance. I like that they're talking about this and the music is like this. It's like so chill. And you know, someone just offed themselves. We still don't know how anyone could have got in or out without leaving any trace or being spotted. The only way it makes sense is they were let in by the couple. So they'd have to be friends? Maybe. And they'd have to know where the gun was stored. And catch them by surprise, seeing as there were no signs of struggle. Yes. I can't see any of that playing out in my head right now. Maybe follow that guy's thing and look at the coffee as the steam rises up. Maybe you'd get the answer there. Honestly, I can't either. But there's a lot we don't know yet. More information will help. Hopefully we get some fingerprints on the gun too. So I guess we just need to go and learn more about it all. Anyone you suspect as of now? I don't think about that just yet. It'll cloud my mind and I might start seeing these things with about us. For now, let's figure out how rather than who. Alright. Let's visit the crime scene. Ready to go? Yes, I'm hot to go. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Alright, lead the way. He's had 2 coffees. Oh, Alan's back. Let's talk to him and see if he can tell us anything. What's up, detective? Hi, Alan. Officer Blunt. Can you tell me about yourself, Alan? How long have you been here? That sort of thing. Sure, if you talked to my brother Mark already, you probably know I moved here 5 years ago. I needed a change in my life, so I thought I'd give this place another shot. Turns out it was just as bloody boring as it was when I was 10. But hey, it got me out of a place I begun to hate even more, so it's an improvement, you know. And you get used to the place eventually. Mark did me a big favor, giving me half of his cafe to start a business in. Oh, okay. I was like, if you really hated each other, why do you have your businesses right next to each other? But that explains why. Guess he's not too pleased with the business I chose to run, though. He's a good guy. Alan, where would you say you were the night of the shootings? As I'm sure Mark must have told you already, I was at home. I wasn't feeling well, so I stayed home instead. Is there anyone that can confirm this? Apart from Mark, I don't know. Since I didn't leave home, no one saw me, you know? Was it your pub open that night, Alan? I'd hope it was. I'd left Lenny in charge. He helps me out sometimes. Lenny? Can we talk to him? I'm afraid not. He left town later that night. Should be back soon, though. Let us know when he's back. We'd like to ask him some questions. Will do, officer. Chris and Diane, did you know them well? No, not at all. I'm the kind of person who minds his own business. I don't go interfering with people's affairs in their lives. You know what? There's something about how they've written Mark and Alan that really emphasizes the fact that they're twins, but also that they kind of have a different view of life. But at the same time, they're basically kind of like the same personality in just a different font. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? I just don't go wasting my time getting to know people. There's no need for it. To me, it looked like they preferred to mind their own business as well. So no, I didn't know them at all. Because the way he and Mark look at things are basically the same way. They just react to it in a different way. That's very cool. Okay, Mr. Allen, we'll talk later if required. Okay. Can we talk to Grandpa? Eh? What's that? Who are you? I'm the detective investigating the... Oh, right, it's you. Why did you say so? Anyway, help me out here, Sonny. My lady across the street gives me no attention. What do you think I do? Nothing? What? You think you're the only one with problems, eh? Help an old man out. Ignore her. Ignore her? Yeah, give her too much attention all day, make her come to you. You give her too much attention all day, make her come to you. Seriously, detective? That may work when you're 20, kiddo, not when you're touching 100. You ain't got no time to be playing games and ignoring each other. I can hear you. That's the point! Eh, God damn it, I'm never gonna win her over like this. I was helping her out, honestly. Didn't even think about it being sound advice. Hello, ma'am. Who is it? Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Come to ask me about the murders. Something troubles you, boy. What is it? What do you mean? I know a troubled soul when I see one, detective. Especially one that smokes a lot. But I understand you don't have time for such questions. That is good. Neither do I. Now, what is it? How long have you lived in Pineview, Miss Brown? I was born here. I barely stepped outside Pineview all my life. I started this shop when I was about 25. Had to support myself once I lost my husband. That young? Do you live alone or do you have your family here with you? John is the only family I've got. He's my grandson. Lost my husband in the war. I was about 25. I've said that already in the previous dialogue. I hope you don't forget about it. You must have seen Johnny, right? Always running around taking photos with his camera. His parents left him in a tough situation by making some stupid decisions in their lives. So I take care of him now. Oh, that's very sweet. He's a good boy. He spends a lot of time helping his grandma around the shop. I'm getting older now, too. Willpower and mental strength can only get you so far, you know. Time catches up with you eventually. Not that I lack any mental strength. I'm single-handedly taking care of a lot here. You really have, Mrs. Brown. I really look up to you. You're doing quite well for yourself, too, young lady. Where were you the night of the shootings, Mrs. Brown? I went to bed at around 9 p.m. Johnny could probably confirm that. He was home, too. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane, Mrs. Brown? They were doomed from the start. That's so interesting, because she sounds like one of the nicest people here. And it seems like the other nice people didn't say it like this, but she's the only nice person to have said, like, in a very mean way that they were, like, doomed. Why do you say that? I told you, I know a trouble so when I see one. And those two. Seen so many times over the years, one can always tell. Others will tell you that they were very much in love, but something wasn't right. I always knew that. And then when things really did start going wrong, everyone heard about it. Alright, we'll talk later, Mrs. Brown. Okay, detective, take care now. What if the twist is that there's no twist? That could also be a thing. Like, we're looking for answers for something that's not even there. Oh! Existential! Aspen Street. Oh, way to the crime scene. Oh. What? Oh. So the crime scene is over there. Okay. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, this is Main Street. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, so I'm confused because if we came here and this is the hotel, which was where we were going for anyway. But we crashed the car, and then the auto shop is over here, way far ahead. I was just confused as to like, wow, they really brought the car really far ahead, far away from where we were supposed to go. This is Main Street. This is okay. So this is Main Street. And then Aspen Street is where the crime scene will be. Okay. And then there's another street that we could go to. Okay, the game. It's not that big of a map then. It just looked that way earlier. We don't have a car. It would take us a long time to get the crime scene from there. We should go through Aspen Street instead. Oh, who's these guys? Whoa, dude, what's up? I heard you're investigating those totally crazy shootings. Yes, I am. Sick. Why, do you have any information that could help us? No way, dude. That's totally not my scene. It's way too sketchy for him. Yeah, too sketchy, dude. It's not rad at all. Exactly, not rad. I love everyone. Where were you on the 6th of this month? Whoa, whoa. Why the suspicious type questions, dude? Just answer, please. Man, I was at home, you know. Practicing some sick tricks. You were that sick? Hell yeah. You live by yourself? What's wrong, Chad? Why do you have to ask such personal questions, dude? That too right here in the middle of the streets in broad daylight? He lives with his mother. But only until he gets his skating career started. Yeah. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Chad. Of course he's a Chad. Did you know Chris or Diane at all? No, dude, no way. Those two were totally weird. Most of us kept our distance. Weird how? They'd stay locked up in their home all day. Fighting or something. He hit her too. That's what we heard, at least. No, dude, we just kept our distance. Skating where it's at? Okay. We'll talk later. That's rad. That's so interesting, though. It seems like everyone knows something. Or like someone started something about how they didn't like each other, Chris and Diane. Okay, let's talk to everyone else before going to the crime scene, because... Ah, there's a convenience store! Okay. Ooh, more clothing! Buy more clothes, please. Who's this? Oh, this lady's just walking around saying, I need more friends. Yo! My name's William. You're the detective investigating this case, right? Yes, why do you ask? What's going on? I hear the local cops are trying to wrap this case up quickly. How do you know that? I've been listening in, keeping a track. Honestly, as a resident of this town, hearing that doesn't make me feel safe at all. So since you're not from around here, I'm hoping you'll handle things differently. I can't really discuss that with you, William. I get it. Can you tell me, though? Where were you on the night of the shootings? Around midnight. Right. I was at home, drinking soda and playing video games around that time. Can anyone confirm this? My friend Jeff, he's staying over at my place for a few days. Have you always lived in Pineview? Oh no, I just moved here 3 months ago. Fresh start and all, you know. This town is quality. It's been a short time, but I'm really quite familiar with it. The mist-covered hills, the small streets and markets, the slow pace of life. It's like the perfect place to escape from the demons of your past, you know. Don't say it like that. Did you know Chris and Diane well? I didn't, no. But then I barely know anyone in Pineview since I've only been here for 3 months. I used to be a serial killer and I just moved here because, you know, escape your demons. That's what he sounds like when he said that earlier and what he's saying now. I do sympathize with what's happened though. If it is murder-suicide, I can't imagine what they would have been going through that pushed them to it. It's really sad to even think about that. Have you noticed anything unusual lately, William? Not until the incident, no. The most unusual thing I can see is how the cops are handling the investigation. If it is murder, and the killer is still about, then I've got to be on my guard for my own safety. That's why I have a gun. Alright, we'll talk later, William. See you. Rick's video rental. Okay, that's towards the hotel. Can we go back to the hotel? Oh, we can. Can we, like, walk around the hotel? I want to. I need to go there right now. Okay. Fine, you stop me. Oh, okay. I can see how they've connected the city now. I get it. East Hills? Okay, we can't go there. Happy Valley Road. That's sus. Says this lady. I wonder if she says anything else. No? She just sighed. Oh. What are we looking for? Anything that tells us about Chris and Diane. Nobody in this town seems to know much about them. Maybe their room could tell us more. On it, detective. I will say it's good that we're not alone. I don't know why, but there's something about knowing that there's someone else here. Makes me feel at ease for what's like possibly gonna happen around this game. Moisturizer, body butter, makeup items. Oh. Oh. That's so weird. Why did they make the mirror like that? Oh my god. The fact that it's going... Oh my god, that's so weird. There's a diary here. It's empty. Damn it. Bunch of travel magazines. Looks like they had a subscription. A book on journalism. A couple of fiction books. What's this? The Dreamer's Guide to the World. Looks like a self-improvement book about travel. Interesting. There's a handwritten note on the first page. To Diane. Never give up on your dreams. Love, Chris. 10th January 1996. Oh, so like within the same year. This must have been Diane's bedside. That's interesting. It's a photograph of Chris and Diane. That's me. You're looking better today, detective. I am? Relatively. Backhanded compliment. Did you sleep well last night? Not a wink. Maybe you should see a doctor. No, it's nothing. I'll be fine. What's that? Can we look at that? No. That's a bed. It's still unmade. Oh, that's kind of creepy when you put it that way. That's a nice painting. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. Isn't that the church? That looks like the church. Who's this? It's a photo of Chris, Diane, and some guy. It's a throuple. Do you recognize the third guy, Officer Blunt? Don't think I've ever seen him. Must be from outside town. It's locked. He should be here somewhere. Detective, check this out. There's some interesting stuff on this bulletin board. It's a trash can. Wow, you're really good at this. Excuse me, Officer Blanc? Sorry, I can't help it sometimes. Oh yeah, because this is her first time investigating a murder. I forgot. Financial calculations. Looks like they were planning for something big. Or at least one of them was. Ooh, that's interesting to find out. More DIY, journalism, travel books, and a couple of novels. A globe, a boombox. Nothing interesting here. Oh, those are some nice tapes. Officer Blunt, please. Not the time. Let's see what we have here. List of locations. Madagascar, Antarctica, Ukraine? Question mark, question mark. What? And below the list, in different handwriting, it says, half the world away. It's underlined twice. There's a shopping list, some phone numbers, pictures of animals, the ocean. Think they're pictures of Madagascar? Possible. Another list, woodworking projects to do. 1. Bookcase for living room. 2. Custom chair for Diane. Bookcase for bedroom. This has been struck through. Some front lawn project. I guess Chris is into woodworking. Oh, what's this? 1. Talk about issues. Convey patiently. Oh, shit! No sacrifices. Talk about it and discuss what needs work. Oh, fuck. Analyzing everything equals annoying. Code, in quotation marks, it's happening. Shut up, give space. Which one of them do you think wrote these? I feel like Chris. Chris, looks like he was the organized type, into making lists and everything. That woodworking one is definitely his, and the handwriting is the same. Yeah, makes sense. What was the... Madagascar, Antarctica, Ukraine. Question mark, question mark. Half the world away, underlined twice. Can we skip this? Skip dialogue. Oop. Oh, is it the globe? Can we look at the globe? Oh, I think it's the globe. Got the key. It was behind the painting. Oh, great. Oh, okay. I guess I just clicked on it correctly. Alright, not a lot here. There's a brochure for a travel agency, a DIY woodworking book, and a bunch of letters. What do they say? Most of them seem to be from Diane to Chris. Wow, that's a lot of hearts. Let's see if we can find anything useful among these. So I'll be writing these to keep in touch while we can't meet. I don't know how, but I'm glad that you changed my mind. Look at life in a different way. They're really dumb together, but I kind of love that. Oh wait, this one looks different. There's a severe lack of hearts in this one. Kind of. It's from Chris to Brad. Looks like he forgot to send it. Or decided not to. Hey Brad, sorry for disappearing on you last week during our party. You see, after I walked out... Are we getting a flashback? Oh! Sunday, 11:40 p.m. Oh! December 31st, 1995. Oh! This is exciting. I can't believe you said that. I know, everyone was looking at me. I should have been there, man. Oh, hang on. I think Emily's calling me. That's alright, go on. I'll hang around outside. Or go around socialize. Meet new people. Make new friends. Yeah, sounds amazing. Do what you will, man. See you in a bit. See ya, Brad. Right, now to get away from humans for a while. Oh wait, that makes me think. So, it's October now, and then they moved to Pineview 6 months ago, so that means they moved in April. But the self-help book was given to her at January, so it must have been given to her before they moved to Pineview. And it's December 31st here. So I guess we're gonna find out whether or not they already knew each other during this time. Excuse me, sorry, coming through. This is cute. Oh. Oh. Can we go back in? I don't want to go back in there, but I want to see. I want to go out, not in. Okay. Fuck you, Chris. Okay, so this is interesting that we're seeing Chris's perspective. I think that's important to note. That this is Chris's perspective, not Diane's. I wonder if we are getting Diane's perspective. This isn't so bad. Oh, there's a lady coming. Those are some big lights. Those circles. Oh, hello? I didn't know there was anyone else out here. Oh, Holy shit, that's... Oh, shut up! A guy wrote this game. I can head back inside if you like. Don't feel like you need to because of me. Isn't that just... It's just... It isn't that. It's just... You don't like people that much? Not really a fan, no. I'm sure they won't take offense. It isn't that. It's just... Go on. The more I get to know them, the less I can stand them. Shit, I hope she doesn't think it was directed at her. I suggest staying outside then. You're less likely to be ambushed. Ew. Oh, we go back in. We don't want to risk you getting to know me. Shit. You should just stop talking, dude. It's nice out here. I was just about to say that. The way he's flailed his arms. Well, actually, I was about to say it's a beautiful evening, but anyway. Beautiful? Yeah. Well, there's the night sky. Aren't the stars really something? Certainly do look like stars. Even with the lights on, you can see hundreds of them. Aren't they beautiful? Damn it, about abort the weird topic, Chris. Wait, so if this is Diane, well, we don't know yet, but if this is Diane, that means that they haven't even been together for a year when this happened. Damn. Who do you know here? Did you come alone? Don't ask the woman that, Chris. Jesus. I was gonna say, don't ask that, Chris. Alone, actually. Though I came to meet Emily, we share classes. Oh, that's nice. Brad's an old friend of mine. Emily's boyfriend? He's a really cool guy. I'm talking a lot. I like that we can hear his thoughts, though. What do you do and stuff? And stuff? Huh, actually don't know. I just graduated last year, journalism among all things. Okay, so this is Diane. And what was I... Sorry, I'm sorry. It's so derpy the way they like... Anyway, I'm planning on taking exams so that I can study abroad. And then I have to do well. And then look for a scholarship and... Sorry. Listen to me prattling on, forget it. Honestly, it's alright, go on. It's just, I'm not really attached to anything here. I'd rather just move. I have stupid dreams of being somewhere else, anywhere else. What do you think you'll find when you get there? Guess I'll find myself somewhere. That would be a good start. My name's Diane, by the way. I'm Chris. Emmy's got herself a nice place out here. Chris, stop talking. I can't wait to have a place of my own. Something small, less modern. But it's still beautiful, right? Even the house is beautiful. Do you not think so? It's a house. Oh. Yeah, have me totally perplexed, by the way. I just can't understand your way of looking at things. You wouldn't be the first person to say that. I appreciate your stars appreciation. But they're just stars, you know? No, I totally get you. I don't know. I guess I'm weird when it comes to these things. It's one way of putting it. I just try to see the beauty in everything. I'm an asshole. I'm a pretentious asshole. Should be an artist. Are you an artist? Or a writer, perhaps? Do you write books about how there's beauty in all things? Go on, poke fun. I'm being serious. What do you do? It's a long story, but you could say I'm a businessman. I wouldn't have guessed. Thanks. There's a reason and story for that, but maybe it's one for another time. Oh, another time? Smooth. It's interesting. What is? Meeting someone like you. Here. I think she's smooth, honestly. Not him. He who sees beauty in the mundane things. Hell, I can look at the same painting for about 5 minutes before I start thinking about my lunch, or car, or... Art and paintings have nothing to do with it. It's more the little things. Precious moments, loving life. I'm sorry, Chris. You lost me at precious moments. Seriously? It's just a little bit too... blah? Is there anything I can do to change your mind? Oh, hon, I would love to see you try. Okay, Dan, what's the time? What? The time, what is it? It's about 11:45, why? Alright, you're coming with me, I want to show you something. Oh, don't say it like that, Chris! If I were her, I would run away. What? I don't even know you, see? Even better, we'll be back in 20 minutes. Come on, it's not that far. This is how you get murdered! Well, we know what happens to them 10 months later, so... That's not funny. Fine, but you're carrying my shoes. Hurry up! Oh my god, where are they going? He said 20 minutes. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I guess it looks nice. I don't get what's so special though, it's just buildings. Oh, I love this though. I love that we're getting to know them. What kind of people they are. Oh my god. Because I wonder if it's gonna be important later on when we find out who or what really happened. Just all of this. I think there's beauty here if we try to look for it. For instance, I like how the trees are closer to us. That are closer to us are dark, but the ones further away are different color. Or how you can't really see the stars close to the city skyline as the lights are so bright. But you can actually see them feel the sky if you look up. That's called light pollution. I was gonna say, I think I'm Diane. I'll be like, that's just light pollution, dude. That's not beautiful. It's mundane, it's normal, but everything's so damn beautiful if you look at it that way. I think existence itself is a reason enough to love life. Okay. What rubbish. I don't think I can see things your way. When were they together? Alright, I admit. That might have come off a bit corny, but this definitely won't. What? Don't you dare. It's 12 a.m., look. Happy New Year! This is December 31st, right? Oh. That's very pretty. Happy New Year! Oh, this is very pretty. Oh, this is such a nice shot. Okay, that... I'll give you that one. Oh. Wow, this is such a lovely shot. Oh my god. The only thing missing was them doing this. December 31st. That's when they first met. Yes, that... Detective, are you okay? You look a little pale. Brad, we should try locating him. Ooh, what was that? Detective! Hmm? Don't tell me Officer Blunt carried you all over the way here. Oh, my head. Detective. Where? What? Michael, you've got to tell me what's going on. Oh, so his name's really Michael. Then why did he call himself Mark earlier? That was very weird. You got to tell me what's going on. I'm really worried. You should really see a doctor. I'm not sure what you're talking about, officer. Are you serious? You collapsed. Again. You were out for at least 5 minutes. I want to say the second one. I was looking under the bed for clues. Oh, and what did you find? Seriously, I don't know why you won't talk about it. Anyway, we'll sit here for a while. Any more of this and you're going straight to the doctor. Got it? Yeah. Well, tell me something. What? I don't know. About your life back home? How's it like? Work back there, how different is it from all this? It's a completely different world. There's always something to work on. The station is always full of life and noise. I like that. It can get a bit crazy sometimes, but it's great if you can handle it. I've been thinking about moving to a bigger station someday. I mean, the idea of handling bigger cases, being in the thick of it, it sounds exciting. Sounds like a kind of thing I'd like to do. I'm not sure I'd be able to handle it, though. Just this one case is affecting me, emotionally. Oh, fuck. Okay, I don't know what to say. I think you're capable, officer. It's only been about a day, but I know you'd be able to do more than just handle it. In fact, I think you do very well. Wow, really think so? Absolutely. Thanks, Detective, but I also worry about the people I'd leave behind here. My mother, she lives with me. I feel it would be selfish of me to just leave. There's so many other people here too that depend on me. Hey, Detective, feeling better yet? Small town air getting to you? You look pretty cheery, Ryan. You gotta see what I found. I'll get us coffee. Detective, you should sit. I'll be fine. Ryan found something, huh? I bet it's evidence that clearly points to the murder-suicide, so I'm like... Hello, Detective. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm alright. It's good that you came here. Cup of coffee will fix you up nicely. How many would it be? 3, it would seem. Thanks, Mark. I was gonna say, this is your 3rd cup of coffee for the day, dude. Maybe that's why you're passing out. Say, do you know anyone called Brad by any chance? Seen him around Chris with Diane, maybe? Possibly back when they first moved in? I don't think so. I don't recall seeing them in anyone else, especially anyone from outside Pineview. Anyway, alright, anyway, thanks for the coffee, Mark. Take care, Detective. That looks great. Got the coffee not to get back to the cave before it gets cold. You're not holding it! Yeah? Alright, so what did you want to show us? So their mail just came in. Chris and Diane's. Ooh! There's a couple of things here that you might find interesting. There's bills, of course. Nothing suspicious about those. Then we've got 2 tickets. One way to... Ukraine. No. I think Ukraine. Because it was the 3rd on the list, right? Ukraine? What? Why Ukraine? No, the tickets are to Madagascar. Oh, that's even interesting. So why was the list Madagascar, Antarctica, Ukraine then? Huh. One way. They were to leave this Sunday. That would be 4 days from now. You might want to call up the travel agency and ask them about it. Yes, I'll do that. That is very useful. Thanks. No, that's not all. Officer Blunt says this one here will make you particularly happy. Chris and Diane received an invitation for a wedding. Brad and Emily. Say Brad and Emily, please. Someone named Emily's getting married to a guy named Brad. Yep, there's also a phone number there. Do you think we should call him for a talk? Oh, shit. This is very cool. The way it's unraveling is so nice. I've given Brad a call. He says he should be able to make it here tomorrow. Oh, Brad's coming here. Perfect. The autopsy results will also be ready by tomorrow, so it looks like that's it for today. See you tomorrow, officer. Take care, detective. I don't know why, but there's almost nothing that's happening. It's just all story and lore, but it feels very nice. There's something about the way it's written that makes it feel engaging. Not saying that it's a bad thing, but just comparing it to other games like this, where things happen to you rather than you choosing things to happen to the game. That makes sense? This one feels very engaging. Where I want to see what happens. Oh, detective, maybe you can help me. How good are you with words? Actually. Perfect, I kinda stuck with the lyrics of the song. Okay. It goes, with a smile across my face I sigh, we're only here in the blink of an eye. Clouds float, blend with the sky, drunken dreams... Drunken dreams leave me high and dry. Drunken dreams of you and I. Drunken dreams will never fly. Drunken dreams help me get by. Drunken dreams of apple pie. Oh god, they are very different. Maybe the 3rd one? I don't know why. But that feels like Detective Stone. Drunken dreams will never fly. Ah, painful, but that's how it is that's how it often is. 1 minute you're intoxicated, the possibilities seem endless. Next thing you know, it's bright and early in the morning and you've got to get yourself sorted, get back to work and everything. This is great. Maybe I'll ask you for your help again. Anyway, alright now, leave me be. Need to focus. Thanks, by the way. Where would you say you were on the 6th of October? What? You're really asking me that? It's kind of why I'm in Pineview for, you know. I was traveling. Oh, wait. I think I have the proof right here. See these? My boarding pass from my last flight. Has a date and my name and everything. Right. I'll be back if I need anything else. Who the fuck is this guy? Of course. Thanks for the help. I don't even know who you are! That was so awkward, the way he just asked. Where were you? The 6th of October. Hello, Mr. Stone. Hope your stay has been pleasant so far. I mean, as pleasant as it can possibly be, considering the horrible, tragic circumstances. The room in the hotel is really warm and cozy. Oh, do you think so? I'm really glad to hear that. My husband and I, that is what we wanted to create. A warm, safe place to rest, somewhere people feel they can let go of all their worries. How long have you been in charge of this hotel, Mrs. Patterson? My husband built the hotel when we were in our 20s. We've been here ever since, almost 30 years now. Damn! He's from Pineview. He met me when he was out traveling for work. I fell in love with this place and the way of life here, and I haven't regretted moving here even once. If you don't mind me asking, where's your husband at the moment? Oh, my husband? He's bedridden, unfortunately. Stone, what have you done? This is awkward now. Had an accident a year back, and he can't move about by himself. He's still got the spirit, though, and he makes all the decisions regarding this place. All the execution and legwork remains mine, of course. I'm happy to do it. I love this hotel, and I love him. Did you know Chris and Diane? We did meet them a couple of times. They seem like a lovely people. The two of them. I don't know what the rumors were all about. See, that's so cool. I love how some people give, all they talk about are the rumors, and then there's people like Mrs. Patterson here, who's like, I don't know what the rumors are all about. They sound nice. Chris wanted to start a hotel here too. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, he even met my husband once to talk about all that. We were happy to help them out. We know how difficult it can be to get started with something like that. You weren't worried about competing with their hotel? Oh no, it's been many years since our mortgages and debts were paid off, and we've been comfortable since then. We get a couple of regular guests every so often, and that's enough for us to keep things running. Now the hotel is just a hobby. We don't do it for the money. Damn! Sana all. I'm sorry, Mrs. Patterson, but I must ask you, where were you around midnight on the day of the shootings? Oh, I was here, of course. This hotel can't run without me, you know. And of course, there's dozens of people, staff, guests, that could confirm that. Midnight, though, I'd be in my bed with my husband. Alright, Mrs. Patterson, thank you for your time. No problem, Detective. Happy to be of help. Why is she standing in front of that bush? Sounds like she's hiding something in that bush. Hey, dude, what's up? I heard there's been a murder in town. You're the guy investigating it, right? Yeah. That's cool. I'm Anav, by the way. When did you reach Pineview exactly? Monday morning, Jude. I saw you too. I think we checked into the hotel about the same time. I get here, and the first thing I know, there's been a murder. I like to look at this town, so I think I'll stick around. And honestly, this might sound odd, but it's kind of exciting. You know what I mean? Why Pineview? For a holiday? Oh, that's not the question I asked. A friend of mine had been here a year back. Said Pineview's the best place to forget your troubles and start over. Are you also a serial killer? I don't know about troubles, but he wouldn't shut up about it, so I thought, why not? I wanted to go on a short holiday someplace close by before starting my new job, so this was perfect. Gotta say, so far I'm not disappointed. This place is really cool. I've not visited many small towns like this before. Since I moved to this country a couple of years ago, it's just been the university, and the place is close by. So this is a really cool experience. Are you traveling alone? Yeah, man, alone's the best. I just graduated as an engineer and start my new job in a few weeks. Not sure how many more trips I'll be able to go on by myself, so, you know. Alright, okay then, we'll talk later if required. See you, detective. Could really use a long warm bath right now. A bath will set me straight. Maybe. Want to be straight? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I did. It's so dirty. My mind keeps wandering back to her. Why? Why can't I? Case. Think about the case. Brad. We'll meet him tomorrow. Wonder what he can tell us. Chris and Brad studied together, I think. I'm surprised he's not smoking while he's in the bath. He feels like the type of person that would do that. Ah! Okay, he saw some memory. Is there no escape? They had fun drawing that, I would say. Him just sitting in the bath. That's better. So beautiful. Should I go to sleep now? Sure. No nightmares today, I hope. Oh, just as he said, no nightmares today. His brain's like, nope, we'll have nightmares now. Oh no. Oh wow. No, no, no. Oh. Can't be. Ah, ah. No, no, no. It reminds you of Night in the Woods. Oh yeah, it gives very that vibes, the small town. Except this part. The surreal parts are ultra surreal. Oh no. Oh, it's looping. Wait a second. Ah, no. I'm dreaming. It's a dream. Okay, wake up. His dreams are very weird, huh? Oh no. Not this again. Abigail. I thought I meant more than the world to you. Come with me. No, you should. I want to. I keep thinking about it. There's nothing left for you in that world. I forgive you if you come. Just let go of all this. You'll be so much happier. Oh yeah, there were dream sequences too. I forgot. That one though feels more like the whole town is part of the story, if that makes sense. Like this one, it feels like the town is just like, how do I explain? It's like the town here are characters, but they're not necessarily going to be the big part, I guess. Unlike in Night of the Woods where everyone has a big part. Well, mostly. My head. It's so bright in here. Officer Blum will be waiting in the cafe. I should go meet her. What clothes are we wearing today? How about John? Let's be John. We'll wear stressed out once it's like very stressful. Yeah, detached, I guess, is a one way. Exactly. Yeah, even Officer Blunt feels a bit detached, if that makes sense. Unless... maybe because this is more of a murder mystery and Night of the Woods is more like a slice of life. Not in a bad way, obviously. They're both good in a different way. But they both got that small town sense of like closeness, I guess. And the exploration. Good morning, Detective. We got a couple of tasks lined up for today. Brad is in Pineview so we can have a talk with him. Dr. Martinez has also informed me that an autopsy report is ready. Let's... oh, we can do it. I need more coffee! No, I'm good. Let's talk to this guy again. He's back here. Is he, like, here every day? Good morning. Back again. Any new answers from the tea today? Yeah, it's just the same, obviously. No, I'm just admiring the beauty. This is so much more fun when it rains. The smell of rain adds so much to it. Petrichor. What you call me? Petrichor. That's what the name of the smell of rain is called. A detective. Oh, wow. You've blown my mind. That's so beautiful. Petrichor. I need to think all over this. I need some time with this. Wow. We'll be seeing you. This guy is high. Hello, Detective. What do you need? Just a cup of coffee, Mark. You want what he's having? I wonder what tea he's brewing. Sleep do you any good? No, better, I guess. A lot of people that visit Pineview have said that coming here was one of the most rejuvenating experiences of their lives. The peace, the mountain air, the fresh coffee. It's no surprise Pineview has that effect on people. Well, here's hoping. Thanks, Mark. You're my favorite customer. What have we got so far? Well, not much more than what we had yesterday. We know that they only recently had planned to go on a vacation together. Did something change that? Let's check the autopsy report. Let's meet Dr. Martinez, see what the autopsy report can tell us. Alright, we can head to the hospital. Shall we leave now? Sure. Let's not waste any more time. Alright, lead the way. Brr, it's really chilly today. Guess it's cold right here when it rains. It was raining all night yesterday. Oh! Oh, that's Johnny. Oh! Oh! Hey, you okay, man? Whoa! Yeah, just got spooked. What a jerk. He was clearly driving beyond the speed limit. Ah, my photos! Don't worry, I'll get them for you. Oh. I have a theory. We'll pick up the photos, and then we'll see one that's very suspicious. If that doesn't happen, I don't know what I'm doing. Not that. It's so cold. One more. Oh, that dog's licking that photo. Hey, buddy. Can I have that photograph? I don't want to damage the photo by snatching it. Guess I have to make a trade. What does a pup like to eat? Oh, okay. We're doing that. Do we have a treat? Maybe we give it chocolate. I'm just kidding. We're in a video game. Bah. Well, where are we supposed to look? Any progress in the case? Can't discuss that with you, William. Yeah, of course. Can't help asking since I've always been interested in criminal law. And I'm going to law school, but the idea still fascinates me. So much more appealing than what the rest of scrubs do, working jobs we don't care for just so we can pay the bills. I mean, for instance, look at you. You're a detective. That is awesome. So while you go about investigating in an official capacity, I'm going to keep my ears open as well, alright? I'll let you know if I stumble into something that could help you. Just stay out of trouble. I will. Just eavesdropping, nothing illegal. Okay, William. Hey, Mark, do you have a bone or something that you could give that pup there? Need the photo from it, eh? Actually, just dump all that in the trash can outside. I have to dumpster dive? Sorry, detective, don't have anything else in the cafe right now. Alright. Thanks, Mark. You're my favorite customer. Right, there should be a couple bones in there. You just need one. It's a puppy. This better work. Got it. Hey boy, look what I got. Not interested, huh? Can't say I blame you. I wouldn't chew on it either. Would you like something sweet, maybe? Is this really what we're doing? Maybe the bread. Hi, Grandpa. That's what my first thought was not even bones. I was thinking bread. Who? I'd like to buy one of your donuts. Seriously? What? Why are you so surprised? I thought you'd never eat them. Actually, I need to give it to a dog. You see, that dog's got something I need. You want to give my donuts to a dog? Come on, Grandpa. I need help. I'll come back and eat your donuts some other time. Promise. Okay, hang on. He's probably gonna give the chocolate one. Here, some biscuits instead. I don't think donuts are good for dogs. I was gonna say, not the donuts. He probably has just some regular bread that you could give. Awesome. Thanks, Gramps. Ooh. Hey, you want some of this, boy? Ah, you like this, eh? Right, you focus on that donut, and I'll take the focus. You didn't give a donut, you gave biscuits. Right? Got it. That's all of them, I think. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, I was right. I was so ready to be like wrong. Oh, hello. What's this car doing outside this house? 8:26. What's 8? August? Okay. It's August. September. Yeah, August. That's very, very interesting. I should ask Johnny what he knows about this picture. And how convenient it was that the dog got the picture that was very important to this case. And whose dog was that? We don't even know. Johnny, did you take this photograph? Yes, I did. Isn't that Jack's car? Yes, nice car, isn't it? I was just passing by that day and it looked... Did you see anything else? See anything? No, I just took the photo and... Did you see anyone? Jack? Diane? Chris? No, Chris wasn't there that day. His car wasn't. I think Diane and Jack were in the house, but... Oh! Oh! Johnny, can I keep this photo? It really helped us out. I think so. I got the negative, so I can just make another copy. Do you think you may have any other photos like this that could help us? Not really. I don't know which photograph would be helpful to you. Can I have a look at the others? I don't have any more here. They're all up in my room at home. Alright, Johnny, can you tell me? Oh my god, this is so exciting. I'm excited. Where were you in the night of the shootings? I was at home with Granny. I think I was home by 9 or so. You can ask her about it. Did you know Chris and Diane at all? Not really. I just knew what everyone else did. They would fight a lot. They weren't very friendly with the rest of us. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Unusual? Nothing really. New faces in town, perhaps? Well, there's that Anal fellow. He's here on a holiday, stays in the same hotel as you. I think he came here after that night, so I don't know. Alright, thanks for your help, Johnny. Officer, we've got work to do. You hear that music, dude? No, not really. Well, anyway, he's a great musician. Or was, 1969 to 1996. Person's lifetime of work, memories, and experiences all reduced to a small hyphen between two numbers. Okay, dude, don't say it like that. That sounds so depressing. It's messed up, man. Ugh. Don't fall asleep yet. I might find out who did it. No, I'm just kidding. Let your conscience fly free. Oh. That's Mrs. Brown. Why is he standing over there? Detective, you haven't slept in days, have you? I can tell. Is it the case? Oh, no, I'm fine. What's bothering you? Whatever's bothering you, let it come to the surface. You need to be stronger than that, really. What do you mean? Can't let such things take control of you. You have responsibilities, a job to do, a family to support. People rely on you, so toughen up. Oh, yeah. It really is the only way, Detective. That's what I've found, at least. I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, awkward. I don't know what to say. I can't say that I agree, at the very least. The hospital is here. Okay. I don't know where we were supposed to meet Brad, so... Does it say? Oh, in the sheriff's department, which is on the other side. Okay, we're going to the hospital first, and then the sheriff's department. Played that adventurous game? Oh, not yet. Seriously, it's got the best graphics ever. It's called Rainswept. Colors, the animations. Actually, I think I'm in the mood for something more open. Why can't you make up your... I was gonna say, this guy can't make up his mind. He always wants to play the other game that the guy who recommends him with. That's a sentence. Let's buy some clothes from Anna G. Oh, Anav's here. You know, some of the people here are quite nice. Mark's pretty funny, for instance. Mrs. Patterson's great too. But the others have been giving me funny looks. Guess they're just a bit paranoid after the incident. I can't blame them. I heard the victims were outsiders too. I also heard the cops aren't taking the case seriously. A couple of days here, I've heard so much. Word really seems to travel in Pineview. You know, I can't say I disagree with that. Must be useful for you, hearing all sorts of things from everyone. Quite the opposite. That's a pity. Anyway, see you later. Pineview Medical Center. How old is this building? Old. Very old. But Dr. Martinez makes up for it. He's great. He's in charge of the autopsy. He should be inside. Let's go. If there's one thing that puts me off, it's damp and cold old hospitals. Can't stand it. No way. Should we go in? Yes, why not? Hello, Detective Stone, Officer Blunt. Hello, Doctor, how are you? Oh, just the usual, you know. It's a sad, sad case living in Pineview. I don't do this often, thankfully. Anyway, shall we begin with the report? Who would you like to hear about first, Detective? Let's see Chris first. Alright, give me a minute, please. Oh. Oh, and one more thing. Oh. What? Can't let you do this alone, Detective. You need my expertise. Well, actually. Doctor, shall we begin? Of course. Victim is Christopher Green, age 26. Here we can clearly see a hard contact wound on the head caused by firing a handgun. As you can see, there's a small stellate-shaped hole on the right side of the head on the temple. The skin around is black and seared, residue from the gun and abrasion from overt stretching of the skin. This is the entry wound. On his left, we can see a bigger irregular wound and the secondary fractures of the skull. This is the exit wound. A large part of the ear is also missing. Examination of the victim's right hand shows clear traces of the gunshot residue. I knew it. Chris's toxicology report shows alcohol content in the system. He did have that glass of wine on the table. The amount indicates much more than a glass, officer. We didn't find any evidence of that in the house, did we, officer? No. No, we didn't actually. We didn't. Just that one bottle and that one glass. Maybe they'd gone out that night and had drinks somewhere else as well? Good point. Where could they have gone? We should look into that. What do you think, Dr. Martinez? The trauma to the brain caused by the bullet and the subsequent blood loss were the cause of death. The gunshot residue strongly suggests that Chris was the one to fire the gun. There's no evidence of another person physically forcing him to do this either. No physical marks on Chris to suggest any sort of struggle. He shot himself. It's definitely suicide. I knew it, of course. Ah. Shut up. Let's take a look at Diane now, Doctor. Of course. And one more thing. Okay, why does he have to... Man, you really do this. Victim is Diane Miller, age 24. Oh yeah, they're not married. That's why they don't have the same last name. Large amount of soot, soiling, and burnt hairs around the wood indicate the shot was taken close range. Say maybe a distance of less than 10 centimeters. Oh, that is very close. Victim was shot in the upper abdomen. The bullet traveled through and hit the lower ribs and made its exit through the back. Shockwave from the round managed to rupture the heart without directly penetrating it. Shit. This caused a hemorrhage and instant loss of consciousness and immediate death. Jeez. There isn't any sign of struggle in the arms or anything to suggest that Diane may have fired the gun. It's hard to say whether she had held the gun at all, but the fingerprints report would probably reveal that. But it's worth noting that there are old scars on Diane's forearm, some more than a few years old. Ooh. It's possible that she or someone else had harmed her more than a couple times, possibly using a blade. Shit. Is there anything else you can tell us about that? Any more details? Hard to say anything more about this detective. The scars are very old. Toxicology report shows that Diane was under the influence of alcohol during the shooting. Probably from when they got out earlier that night. If they did, yes. Well, what do you think, Dr. Martinez? And there's not much to conclude from this other than what we have already discussed. Someone shot Diane from close range. The wood matches the rounds and the gun found at the crime scene. There are signs showing physical trauma from her past, but nothing to suggest here that any physical abuse on that day or in the recent months. Honestly, it could have been Chris that shot Diane, could have been someone else too. It's hard to say from these results. Nah, it's pretty simple. They probably just had another one of those arguments on their night out. The alcohol must not have helped either. Chris was probably too drunk. He did pour himself a glass at home. Officer, please. Can we do this later? We're still in the middle of the investigation. He said the same thing 3 days ago. Anyways. Poured himself a drink as they continued arguing, and she went upstairs to change. Been of drunkenness and rage, grabbed his gun, maybe just to scare her. When she came in downstairs again, he had enough. Before she could say anything, he shot her. He then realized what he'd done in the drunken state and shot himself. That's it. Ryan, please. Doctor, if that's the case, wouldn't there be Diane's blood on Chris from backspatter? Not necessarily. Backspatter depends on a few different conditions. The velocity of the rounds in the region of the wound are 2 of them. As expected. Anyway, I should get going. Got some important work to finish. And why the fuck were you here then, Ryan? Should be heading back too. Detective? Go on ahead, I'll catch up. Wanted to talk to Dr. Martinez about something. All right then. See you soon. Okay. Yes, Detective, what is it? Well, I've recently been having bad dreams, and when I wake up, I can't move my body for a few seconds. It's like I'm awake. I'm sure I am, but I can't do anything. Can't move or speak. I also see things, terrifying things. Haven't slept properly in days because of this. Well, Detective, what you're suffering from is called sleep paralysis. Completely harmless. Seriously? As the name suggests, your body is paralyzed in a sleep even when your mind is awake. Often people witness visual, oral hallucinations as well. There's nothing to worry about in regards to the paralysis itself, apart from it being a completely terrifying experience. Gee, thanks. Might be a symptom of another issue, though. When did this start? On my first night here in Pineview. Is anything stressing you out? This case, maybe? Nothing worse than I've seen before. I don't think it's stress exactly. Might not be the case then. Try to identify what it could be and try dealing with it. I could prescribe you with some sleep medicines, but I really wouldn't want you to become dependent on them. It'd be better for you to just try and relax. Talk about anything that may be bothering you if you made any friends here. I'll consider it. Whatever it is, it'll only get worse if you sweep it under the rug. Remember, Detective, anything driven underground thrives and then it festers. So I hope you do follow my advice. I'm always here if you need me. Talk to me anytime. All right. What do we have next? Detective, I wanted to talk to you about something. Yes? Officer Watts, it's his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to him. I thought we could go all out and celebrate it. You go ahead. You don't expect me to join, do you? Of course I do. It'll do you so much good. We need a break too. Poor Ryan barely gets out much either. Since he's had his first child. Oh. I've been planning to break him out of his dreadfully boring routine for a while now. What about his family? He'll spend most of the day after work with them. We'll only take him out later. But what will I even talk to him about? There's so much to talk about. You could try getting to know him. There's always alcohol if you run out of things to say. So you'll be there, right? Do I have a choice? No, you don't. That's settled then. Cool. I'm excited. I like that. Can we talk to them again? Hey, whoa! You catch that douche who did the shooting yet? And no, and I can't discuss that case with you. That's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. Listen, you teach me investigating, teach you skating and grinding. I'll even let you borrow my ride. No. Oh, that's too bad, man. Right, I've got some moods that need busting. See you later. Oh, this place is very pretty. Detective, Brad's here. That's Brad. I don't remember him looking that way. Detective? Michael, stop. This is Officer Blunt. I had no idea about this incident. I came as fast as I could. It's heartbreaking. I understand. Come on, let's discuss this inside. Through here, Detective. Don't you have an interrogation room here? Not really. We'd ordinarily use the conference room in such a situation. But it's got a water leakage problem these days. All that rain must be, right? It's actually water from the second floor washroom. Sorry about that, Detective, but the storeroom's the best we have for now. That's alright, anyway. Bring Brad in. We got a lot to get through. I'm sorry, I'm still in a bit of shock. I just got the news last night. I had no idea. It's a weird time. I'm getting married in a few days and I was so stressed about that. I sent Chris an invitation not knowing if he would respond. I hadn't talked to him in months and then this. I can't believe it. I'm just shocked. Sorry, I'm just repeating myself over and over. That's alright, Brad. How long had you known Chris? Chris, we met during high school. Then that's when we decided to major in business and were lucky enough to get into the same university. He had a knack for it. He's been helping his uncle run his restaurant since he was 12. Uncle? Chris lived with his uncle. We took him after Chris had been shuttled between his parents and foster homes for years. I see. Alright, Brad. I assume you knew Chris well. What was he like? Chris, he was ambitious as hell, driven and optimistic. If he felt inspired by something, he'd do anything to achieve it. How was he with people? Did he get along with everyone? Was he a generally agreeable guy? Funny you ask that. I really didn't understand him sometimes, you know. He'd always keep to himself, didn't want to bother people. It kind of worried me at times. I just didn't understand the concept of introversion at the time, I think. I'd do stuff like skip parties just so he wouldn't get lonely on a Saturday night. That bugged the hell out of him. Would he get into arguments with people? Short temper or anything? Oh no, not at all. Don't think I'd ever see him lose his temper. No. He just liked his own company, I think. How well did you know Diane? I didn't really. I only met her a couple times through Chris, after they started dating. Whatever I knew about her was mostly from what Chris had told me. She definitely had the power over him, though. He was smitten. I'd never seen him like that. Did Chris talk about Diane with you? Did he tell you anything at all? Yeah, I'd share things during the first couple of months. After the New Year's Eve party, she didn't get back to him. He asked for her phone number that night, but she didn't give it. She said she'd find out his number and call him, if she wanted to. The wait, the lack of response, contact, or even single call drove him slightly crazy. By the time she did call him, he was done. He was completely into her. The uncertainty made him want her bad. Huh. Interesting. Oh! You get to play it. Hi. Diane. It's good to see you again. Oh, it's good to see you too, Chris. I didn't think we'd be meeting again, actually. I've been waiting for you to call. Holy cow, easy with the desperate tone, boy. You've been waiting for? What? You've been waiting for? You know what? Forget I said anything. Where are we going? It's a surprise, Chris. It's my turn to show you something cool. I got you something, actually. Is it a book? Yeah. Oh, really? It's a book. You said you wanted to travel, right? To go somewhere far away? A Dreamer's Guide to the World. This book is written to inspire people like you. That's really sweet, Chris. Thanks. Well, this is us. Come on. I bet they're going to Pineview. That's my thought. They're gonna be like, let's move here. Right, here we are. I've got something cool to show you, but first we need that boat. Oh, is that your boat? No. Are we stealing it? We're just borrowing it, Chris. Come on, well, you're not scared, are you? I know you're not. No, I'm not scared. Of course you're not. And you shouldn't be. Well, you're taking a route for a bit. Plus, if anyone confronts us, I'll talk to them. It'll be no trouble at all. Alright. See if you can get that boat started. Search. Car's open, keys in here. Two containers in the back. There's a bunch of tools. Those pair of gardening scissors might come in handy. Alright, got the scissors. Now what? Cut something. Let's get the fuel container. Fuel. Car's filled up with fuel now. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Fill fuel. Fill it up. Awesome. Cut the rope. Alright, the rope is off. Push. That note's gonna go in and then get the post out of the way. Oh. Oh, fuck. Pull out. Can't pull these out. I need something stronger to help me out. Oh, I get it. Attach rope. Oh, I see what you're doing. Smart. Then we gotta put the fuel back. Fuck. That's cute. Did he just say sit inside the boat and go vroom vroom? Oh, dude. Sir. Attach rope. This works. Fill fuel. Drive. Right, I can use the truck to pull the post out. Here we go. That doesn't sound good. That was cool. That was vandalism. Remove fuel. Okay. Fill fuel. Build it up. Awesome. Push. You're awesome. You did it. Alright, let's go. This is beautiful. Oh, this is very pretty. Isn't it? I knew you'd like it. Oh. I used to come here all the time a few years back, just to get away from everything. This was my secret world away from the real world. Why'd you stop coming? I don't know. Guess it wasn't enough anymore. Am I dreaming? Is this really happening? Oh, just look at her. Is she even real? Alright, Chris, play it cool. Stop being weird. I wonder what the point of all this is. Like, why are we seeing the flashbacks? There's got to be something there that is going to be important later on once we're done. This is incredible. Come on, I'll show you my favorite spot. Can you walk faster, Dea? Oh, it's been years since I was here last. I'd come and sit here for hours whenever I was feeling overwhelmed. Alone? Yeah, that's the best way, isn't it? Yeah, I love doing things alone. I like that you think that way too. I don't know though. Sometimes I can't really enjoy being alone. Because a voice in my head starts worrying me that I might be unwanted. And what good is happiness by yourself if the world doesn't need or care about you? People don't need you. Is your happiness alone even valid? Of course it is. So I end up comparing myself to the cool kids, like I'm lesser. That messes with me, so I can't really have a good time by myself. Who wants to fit in anyway? Mostly, I don't care. I enjoy working or spending time on hobbies. But it's like, what's the point of all the cool things you do or experience alone if nobody cares? And then, maybe doing great work could help you be a part of the picture. Maybe fame and recognition could help you claim a place in the world. As if great work or fame can make up for personal shortcomings. Never felt that way. Who cares what people think? I like being by myself because that means I don't have to deal with them. People can be horrible. Some of them. I'm just not interested in being a part of that shitty picture. Screw being admired or accepted, I think. Looking for that is a waste of time. But also everyone feels that way, Chris, at least some of the time. Everyone fears the thought of not fitting in. It's not just you, don't worry. Really? Doesn't feel like it somehow. Even people with fame, despite what you think. Most just don't show it. You're as fine as you are, everyone is. Don't be so hard on yourself. Especially you. You're intelligent, ambitious, good-looking, funny, and... She called me good-looking. So don't worry. Wait, why am I talking about all this embarrassing myself? Ugh, idiot, what's wrong with me? I should ask her something about herself. Forget all that, just bothers me sometimes. Not a big deal. Tell me about you. Tell you what about me? Tell me about your family and childhood. Wow. What? You chose a topic I care to talk the least about. Try again. Tell me about your friends. Ah, friends. Yes? I don't know how I feel about them. Actually, I'm not in the mood to talk about that. Tell me about yours. I have some good friends. Brad's one. And Emily. You know them. There are a couple of other guys that I meet sometimes. But mostly it's just me and Brad. We're pretty close. Good for you. He's a great guy. Dating anyone right now? Say no, please say no. No, it's almost been a year now. There were some guys. Some were great, some weren't. And I'm not in the mood to elaborate. So they're not on a date right now? Alright. You? Same. Been about a year. I've only been in a couple of relationships. They were fine, nothing worth talking about. I'm not in a mood to elaborate. Hey, I wasn't the one that brought it up. Alright. I should talk about to her about something else, something she likes. What are your passions? My passions? Wow. You ask such loaded questions. Well, that's okay, I'm kidding. At least you're just not making small talk. I'm terrible at small talk. I know, Chris. You start talking about stars. She remembered! Oh! That's cool. Hey! Anyway, what was it? Oh, my passions. I don't know. I don't think I have any. Hobbies? Things you do in your spare time? I listen to a lot of music. I like that. What kind? Indie rock mostly. Trip hop sometimes. Though I listen to all sorts, really. Have you heard of Brat by Charlie XCX? I even indulge in some boy bands once in a while. Huh? Really? Play anything? I own a guitar. Never got past the basic chords. So yeah, I guess that's all. Tell me what inspires you. Inspires me? Nothing really. Not everyone feels inspired the way you do, you know? Is there nothing that even, say, excites you? There's Brat by Charlie XCX. No, not really. When I was a kid, maybe. Damn. I do like how you ask me these questions, though. And I like listening to you talk about these things. I don't know what keeps you inspired, but it makes me happy. So what about you? What keeps you inspired? Man, well, settle down then. This might take a while. I've never tried describing it to anyone before. It's just an amazing feeling rather than things trigger it. Mostly nature or music or a film. For a second, those things give me a tiny glimpse of something really, really beautiful. Ugh, I probably sound crazy, but it's like a vision. Like a portal to another world. Like a life I lived once, maybe in another dimension. It's like falling in love in a way, you know? Just feels different. Magical. Nostalgic almost. Or like a dream. You know how dreams feel beautiful? I just feel that. Most of the time. I don't know. All I know is it's beauty that overwhelms me. It's just so damn beautiful, Diane. And that's what keeps me inspired. Damn, did I just really tell her all that? Chris, wow. You have a connection with the dream world. And there you are, feeling insecure about the stupidest, most irrelevant things. Like, honestly, who cares about things like being popular when you've got that? Hey, grass is always greener and all that, right? Well then, it's a pity that we value things that we don't have. Seriously, you should really be an artist or something. I don't know what you're up to starting a business. Maybe, but I'm good at this business stuff. And hey, it pays the bills. You know, talking about all this, it's actually kind of exciting. Maybe you could inspire me. I'd love to. Nobody's really interested in this stuff usually. But I'm very interested. Oh hey, look, it's dark now. The stars have come out. Whoa! Diane, you're incredible for getting me here. Look at the stars, look at them. Look at the water, Chris. What? Whoa, the water's glowing. Why is the water glowing? Try walking in it. Is she for real? Whoa. Am I really walking the water? Are we Jesus? It's following me. The glowing stuff is following me. It's the best. Isn't it? Alright, come back. We should be heading back now. Really? Now you're worried about going back? It's getting dark. I didn't want you to drown or something. Not before I get to know you better, at least. Come here. No, wait. You know what? I'll regret if I don't do this now. Do what, Chris? I think I want to swim in this water. Oh, wait, what? This is gonna be so freaking cool. Oh, Chris. Oh, this is amazing. This is Diane. He's really just lying back. Oh, okay. After that, Dan disappeared from his life once again. Chris didn't hear from her for weeks. So obviously, Christy couldn't believe him when she asked him to come over to her place all of a sudden. That was the thing with Diane, really. It's that unpredictability that drew Chris in, I think. Hey, Chris. Diane? Finally, I was beginning to wonder if you were going to call again. Of course I was. Why don't you just give me your number? It is so convenient. I always have to wait. I enjoy it. Anyway, there's no one at my place and I've just ordered pizza. Too much of it. Want to come over and help? Yeah, sure. Really. Yeah, I don't know why I'm taking the risk, but just come before I change my mind. Risk? So where's your place? How do I get there? This is very interesting. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually here. Shut up. I never meet anyone at home. I don't know why I called you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure your parents would like me. Yeah, sure. I love this. What? Making coffee? Yeah, moments like these. It's raining outside, we're just chilling, making coffee in this warm kitchen. Plus, we've got pizza on the way. So, stuff that's kind of normal. Doesn't make it less beautiful. Any less beautiful. Do you always make observations like this? Not always. Or only around you, I think. Is it annoying? No, not at all. I like it. It's just kind of new for me. Oh. When do you have your exams? Exams? The ones you've been preparing for, so you can study abroad. Oh, right. There's a few more months to go. I'm not sure if I really want to take them though. Why not? I'm not only taking those so I can get away. I'm only taking those so I can get away from this place, but I don't know. Maybe there's a better way. Did you read that travel book I gave you? I didn't really get the time to. I did flip through it though. Looks very interesting. I'm just waiting for the right moment so that I can enjoy it. You should read it. It's great, and you could really make a plan and work out how to execute it. Yeah, I will. I'll be moving to Pineview soon. I've been looking around and I found a couple of good places I could move into. The hotel I'm planning to start there? That should also work out. I met the planning committee and checked out a few possible sites too. That's great. When do you think you'll move? Next month, hopefully. I really admire you, you know. What? You go out and do the things you want. Just don't let dreams remain dreams. I admire that. Thanks. Where's the bloody pizza? I can't wait anymore. That is so loud. Wow. Don't normally just get to lounge about and eat pizza for hours. I could get used to this. Why don't you though? You know, just stuff. Anyway, thank you for coming. I mean, I'm glad you did. Oh. Oh. Was it bad? Have I done something wrong? Diane? It's getting a bit close for me. He shouldn't. I don't understand. The more you get to know people, the less you can stand them. You said that. I was different. That was before I met you. You don't know me, Chris. When you do, you won't like who you find. Is there something wrong? Something I need to know? I think you should leave. Diane, come on. Chris, my parents are probably on their way home anyway. When will I next see you? I don't know. I'll call you. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is very interesting. I didn't expect their story to be like this. That's so interesting that it's much more weird, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a very interesting way of telling their story. After that, Chris and Diane began to meet more frequently. At the same time, I started seeing him a lot less as well. When did you see him next? Detective, I need to be somewhere else in a bit. Is it okay if you pick this up again tomorrow? Of course. Thanks for your time, Brad. Yeah, no problem. That's it for today, looks like. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Detective. Oh, we're walking at night. I wonder if we can talk to someone while it's nighttime. Time for coffee right now. Never mind. Looks like we don't talk to anyone. Ooh, this looks very different at night. It looks more sinister and creepy almost. So I was right. It looks like this was the steeple that was in the painting at the Chris and Diane's house. There's no one here. Oh, he's here again. Hey, Detective, I need your help again. There's a song I'm having trouble with. It goes, caught in the safety net, meant to break my fall, killed by certainty, now that I know it all. Mysteries of those cold nights lost, rising sun of reason. As the exhaust melts the frost, comes at a cost, signals it's time for coffee and toast. Melts the frost. That sounds nice. Rising sun of reason melts the frost. That's beautiful. Makes so much sense in so many ways. Thanks, detective. Here's this one the way it is. Glad I could help. So when do we get to hear these? Oh, there's a lot to be done yet. A lot. Not for a month at least. Maybe even 2. Oh, may not be here that long. And you just have to come back when you have to listen, eh? That's an interesting character, but I like that. That's part of, like, the story, or somehow, you know. And we just have this dude make lyrics. Hello, Mr. Stone. Sleep well last night? Yeah, the bath helped. I told you it would, didn't I? I'm quite busy today. Tomorrow's my husband's birthday. Got a lot of preparations to do for his special day. Well, I'll leave it to you then. Give my best wishes to him. See you around. Just have to check, make sure. Nah. Nah. Just keep saying that. Did we call in? Hi, you've reached Abigail and, Michael. We're not home right now, so please leave your message, name and number after the beep. Bye. Oh, I wanna know. Hey, it's alright, I'm here now, I really am. I'm happy you left me back. Why don't you come with me for good? I shouldn't just leave or give up. You shouldn't? But you know there's nothing there for you anymore, don't you? Think about it. I'll be waiting. Oh no, what does this mean? Ugh, that's how he slept? Oh god. Damn, my back. I feel terrible. Stressed out. Let's form. Oh, let's just stress out. Because that's probably what he feels. We take a bath. Okay. And let me see. Oh, there's autosave. That's good. Let me save again. Let me save a 3rd time. Hmm. 4th time, just in case. But yeah, okay, that's it for Rainswept for now. It's really interesting. I really like the story. I like that even though it's just a very straightforward game, like there's no like puzzles or anything. It's more just dialogue and making choices and letting stuff happen kind of game. It really, I don't know. I feel like there are some games that I feel like would be better as a book, but this one I feel like because it's a game, there's such a different way of experiencing it. Well, I hope it ends really well though. Like I hope it ends with a very satisfying conclusion. But so far, I'm really enjoying what's happening in the game right now. So I'm excited to see what happens next.